They have
Guys,
so
I'm
much to
on my
do.
D rank,
Last
the
week,
fucking
they say
gold,
it might
bro.
have been a bad day. I talked a lot about
We
them
were
losing
3
numbers,
games
but
away.
this is a team that
3
prides
games away
themselves
from
on
diamond.
being able to be
Now we're almost
structured,
gold.
but also be
Lovely.
able to be scrappy.
Alright, bro, it
like we
happens
just
now.
saw in that video. They're so good at getting a lot of these rolls down. They have so many of
It
these
takes
flexible
one
players
good day, and then you're back
play
to
every single
my diamond
role.
3 or
But
whatever. Who
C9,
cares?
they're known for being good.
It also
They
takes one bad day, and then you're down like
competition.
6
So they
rank.
really need to step it back in and make sure they get that title unlocked.
And of course, Coach Emmy, he's going to be there to try and keep the boys in line. Look for Zelsis as well to be that motivational leader in the server. But now let's bring out their opponents.
There's
Here
Eggy, our
is
boy Eggy.
Envy.
Envy, they're just one of those teams that have a lot of potential when
I
you
kinda
look
just
at the
wanna
players
skip, bro.
individually, but they haven't been able to show
I'm like, yo,
up
can I
on
skip,
stage.
bro?
I think today
Hello?
is
I
going
don't
to be that
care.
day where everything changes. Is a team that you have a D1 that already knows the other side of Cloud9, not only how they call, but also how they play. He's going to have a read on that. We know the history as well between Rossi and Cloud9, and on top of that, you have a Kesne that individually has always been incredible and was incredible in that series against Loud. I feel like it's a lot of small mistakes that they could have fixed in the past couple days for an Envy to take the win today.
Yeah, both teams are in a very similar spot. You even heard Extra talk about it in the hype video leading into this, right? We're both scrappy teams. We're both going to try and make it work, right? You know, and I think like, one thing I will say is I'm fine giving Envy a little bit of that grace there because, you know, they're figuring it out, kind of building the plane in the air as they go. Cloud9's been at this for a hot minute now, and it is still a little crazy that we're still talking about this team being a scrappy squad.
Kinda cool.
Given the experience this team has together.
I actually haven't watched VCT. I watched like some of the clips of the first one where Yoru didn't, I mean, X didn't pick Yoru at all.
I mean,
Yoru has the worst win rate right now.
I think this makes a lot of
Mirror
sense. They have
matchup
100%
and on mirror
so
matchup.
far this year.
Yoru just loses.
Played this so
Just
many
doesn't make
times, it's
sense.
their bread and butter, so I think this makes sense. If
Oh, I
they
guess
lose
it's
this
like
map,
on
they
mirror.
have
I
no
mean,
excuse to say
overall
that last week
win rate
was a bad
is
day
very bad.
because their split has been really
I think it's because
good.
nobody
They
else is
did
picking
that
them, so you're not really
reset
getting
so
your
good,
mirrors.
inserting people into ropes, into mail, and just being super annoying, and not only focusing on executes.
But also, last time they played it, it was against Envy, and it was when D1 was part of the team. So part of that success on Split that we've seen this year is because of that, D1 that is going to be on the other side. It's also a map that we haven't seen for any of the two squads, and I'm wondering what is going to happen with Penny and Noxy, as we talked about. They've been switching up a little bit. They are able to play.
Wouldn't
the
it just
double duo,
balance
the
out?
2-man
Wouldn't
PC.
the win rate
I think I saw Neon.
that gets
I
detected
I think
anyways
the
be
moment that
non-mirrored?
Those two kind of get down what it is that they want to do and how they want to approach.
'Cause in a
this
mirror
game, I think
matchup, it's
that's
just
when we start to
50,
see
right?
the C9 team
You get a
really
win and you
begin
get a
to put it together.
lose.
But again, it just boils back to that same
I
question
don't know.
where it's like kind of wild that we're still having this conversation.
Yeah.
Granted, major patch came out, so it did throw a lot of things for a loop. That's the reason why a lot of these teams
I don't know how
are
they
still in
calculate
this
that stuff.
scrappy perspective.
I think the meta change is the biggest reason for a little bit of their struggles, and also they have a lot of flexible players, and so does Envy. But I think for C9, they're so flexible that it makes sense for them to be able to rotate through these. But Oxy back on the Neon, and like you said, Zeppa on Sky. This was one of the players that when we were talking about the meta change, we were like,
It's gotta work.
It's gotta
This
work
guy.
for Zeppa. Zeppa
He's
and
so
Ethan.
back.
Both
He's so back.
so back. He was dropping 30s on Sky before the buff.
And I like that composition as well.
Yeah.
I like the Bison play too. I mean, interesting
Ooh.
double duelist though. Demon 1 on the Jet. Dan, your thoughts?
I really like this. They played double duelist on Breeze last
extra
week,
on
and even though they didn't win it,
Omen.
this is what they should
I
be
hate
playing.
to
You
see
have
this.
2-1, you have Kesne on your team, put them on double
Might as
duelist.
well.
Yeah.
And then this map is perfect.
Yeah. Wow, that's scary.
Yeah, that is very scary. That's going to be very fun to watch. Let's see how this all unfolds and get into our first map of the weekend. Let's have our casters. You know them. You love them. Here's Mimi and Ender.
Thank you very much, Golden Boy. We're going to dive into Envy versus Cloud9.
No
Two
Yoru.
teams here that
I don't think we're gonna
losses
see Yoru
back
at all,
in week
honestly.
one. Now, one of them has a chance to
We're
turn
only
it
gonna
around,
watch
and with a
South-
pretty
South
short
9.
stage one, you need to get this one on the board, Mimi.
Yeah, there are already big implications for playoffs here. Both of these squads still have G2 and MIBR waiting. If you're going into those games down 0-2, your chance of making to the playoffs get real difficult.
It absolutely is going to be tough for these two teams. We're going to be starting things off on Split for Envy and for Cloud9. It's time for the match start presented by Samsung OLED as we gear up to this pistol round.
Interesting compositional match here, going for that Vice on Cloud9, which is so good against the Neon. But Envy
I do
instead
believe this is a pretty defense-sided map, so that's why they're going defense first.
You'll need to be a little bit more
They
proactive
got
on the
to
defense
choose.
side, and with a wall like this, it's not working out at all. Oxy with 2 quick snaps on the kills. Wall didn't even really come into play there for Envy.
Yeah, that's the Oxy you expect, though. He said his last match was the worst one he's played in 3 years. Already looking confident early as Envy expecting an A hit, rotate all 3 that direction.
Yeah, it's a hotter start from C9 this time around. Just choosing to slow down for the time being. Waiting to see, because you'd expect Envy down numbers to step back into some space, get some sort of fight going. That's what Cloud9 are waiting for. Penny's going to find the first player here, and Poppin does nothing to shut him down.
Seeing that one player, Cloud9, make a great call here. They pivot directly towards B, and this will be a free site, a free plant, and a great look on the pistol already.
Yeah, not really sure where Rossi and Exer are supposed to go from here. Now they finally hear the spike's been planted on the other side of the map. Maybe a ghost they can find, trying to hunt down wherever Penny wound up, but he's already left and moved back into mid.
One of the biggest struggles last week for Cloud9 was their team fighting for me. When they were getting, when they were holding sites against flood retakes, or on their attack when they were going for hard executes, I feel like they really got dragged into the chaos and lost in those fights. Against Envy, a team that wants those same kind of brawls, I like to see a Cloud9 that is taking a bit of a slower start to this game, that is looking to avoid full committing into those hard execs for the most part.
Yeah, very nice from them, even if Extra gets a couple kills on the retreat.
Go,
Cloud9 takes
Eggy.
the pistol round, and Mimi, you know, you talk about them winning out in the early team fault brawl over mid, but also we see Penny getting to activate
Rough,
on
bro.
the
You need to
Lurks
win
too,
these
which is gonna be
pistols,
critical
man.
here, I think, on Split.
I get so mad in my
I think
ranked
it was a good
games when we
double
lose
swing.
them.
Just much better shooting from Oxy. Neither player able to find him there. And this is the kind of composition for Envy that lives or dies on fights like that. And if that's a prelude to how those duels are going to go, it's already a bit of a worrying sign.
Yeah, because you talk compositionally, right? You don't have that passive information of a sentinel to lock down on a site, so Envy are forced a little bit more to play for forward lines to get that information with their duelists. On a round like this, though, they're just going to be bunkering down 5 players over on the A side, as again, C9 think the solution to this map so far has just been to break apart mid.
You just put extra on
Absolutely,
yoru.
and, welcome to
See if he
2026
pulls it
Valorant,
off.
guys. We're picking Neon. We're abusing the judge as soon as possible. Oxy's got that one in hand, and seeing nothing here on B. It's another easy point.
Where's the game sound? This chick is so loud, bro.
Quiet approach out of C9 till we get onto the side. There's the spike. Could Envy hear anything? I don't know. Again, they're on the wrong side of the world when that spike goes down, so very easy to farm up some orbs here onto Zeppa's Sky.
Okay.
Oh dear. My oh my. An ace for Kesnet!
Wow, incredibly impressive. It's rare you see teams actually do that outside of Abyss, but without buying anything, just classics, I respect it.
Well, it's because we haven't seen Raze in so long, right? And you need that damaging utility with the vulnerability of the Viper.
Don't worry, guys. I'm going to throw my yoru flash at the ground, but we're replaying this, okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is a big power play. Now, the right-click classic shots, those are just some flavor. Not actually helping there.
I like the fist bumps at the end. Good job, guys. We did it.
Yeah.
But here's the round that matters. With everyone dying, it means no alts close for Cloud9, full rifles for Envy, and this time it's an A default for C9.
Yeah, I like switching it up, getting out of mid, and actually just sending Oxy up into ramp to clear that close corner next to the smoke. And now after creating all that noise on the A side of the map, stepping back out of the space.
I don't know why they don't play that out. Like, just play the classics and try to get kills, but I guess you give them some money for a kill.
That's exactly what C9 would have been hoping for.
Yo, I hate the commentary, bro.
The ramp re-clear at the same time, which means site is open, but Envy in a good position to flood.
Lower their mic volume, bro. Bring this game volume up.
Snakebite goes awry, and he is taken out. Zelsis soon to follow, hitting the floor.
Okay, so apparently Demon 1 is kind of cracked, and Kismet as well.
Not with the rest
Apparently.
of the team. But Demon 1 just lost his dash. Vic waiting in the corner, sees the shoulder. Nice work out from Demon 1. That's 3 for him. And now a flash to try and guide the
This
rest
Neon
of Envy
Judge
back
is
into the
kind of
site.
crazy here.
Still a Judge in their path.
Oh,
Doesn't
what
matter
the
for
fuck?
Rossi. Zeppa takes 3 of his own. And now with popping onto the spike, Goes for half. Is he just gonna hold it? Is he just gonna stick it down to the wire? No! Zeppa steals it right on back.
Incredible Red Bull clutch from Zeppa to close out C9's bonus, and that one was looking
Holy
good,
shit,
the
this
way
looks
they approached
rough,
it
bro.
had such risk. After a successful re-clear towards ramp, you see them actually go for this isolated fight, right? Demon 1 gets this one with the help of his Sky, but then the rest of his teammates fall back. And he's just taking a one-on-one here towards Hell. He's taking another one-on-one towards Sight, and that opens up Zeppa to just get that one-on-two towards Elbow and have a great chance to clutch this round.
I'm back! Yeah,
He's so back.
Sure, come on! Emmy, that's a nice emotion to see out of Emmy.
Rare to see the happiness from that man.
Nice shot out of Kesnet to equalize here, even just on a Sheriff. And for Cloud9 too.
It's so weird that pro play doesn't get Sage on this map, where like ranked play, there's almost always a Sage on this map.
Back to that mid control that was working on those low buy rounds.
Early Skyle, you only see one towards the side of B. And Egster under a lot of pressure here now, has the only rifle left, and it's gone.
Yeah. No chance there out of Kesnet either. Back into spawn. I think those Seekers really help simplify the round for Cloud9. Oh dear. That spike has not been planted yet. Rossi abandoned up
Who
out
the
of heaven.
fuck picked Split though? Why did they pick
Not really many
Split?
guns to be picked up here, just classics in the hands of the Envy players.
I hate this
44
map.
seconds, we'll wait and see if they can get a freebie.
Yeah, they're waiting for Vic to get a smoke reset, I think, for Heaven because the spike is out in the open. Doesn't have the dark cover yet, and that's given Rossi a chance to slip back into the site. And now as he goes
Bro,
for
their
that
fucking
smoke
comms
out,
are so loud, bro.
Doesn't matter. Penny and Oxy are there to get the kill, and do they have time for this plant? I don't think so. Still though, 4 in a row for C9, not too bad.
Yeah, I saw it from them. Got real scary at the end there. What a nice
Trying to
timing
lower
find
it,
with
bro,
that
but why
double
is it so
headshot out of the
loud,
classic.
bro? I think it's so loud because the other stuff is so soft.
Cloud9's approach to this one, but they're doing a lot of 1-3-1, show a lot early with the Neon to pressure, and then fall back and wait for the reply.
Dirty, but we got it done.
Is a really good approach. Envy, the last time that they were playing, they really like, when they hear pressure in one part of the map, going for big active re-clears together where they saw that. And I think Cloud9's approach is all about baiting out these big plays early and finding that weak side.
Yeah, identify where the brawl is going to be. That's going to be over on A ramps. Penny just locking it down for the time being. Trying to show a little bit more presence.
Smokes is also so different. Like, Exter can't really play Exter, because if he dies, you're down the smoke. You can't just
Once
die.
again, Mimi Exter isolated on B.
Getting a kill or two here is the only way to make this round possible.
Yo,
On the
Neko,
other
what's
side of
up,
smoke, Exter
Neko?
somehow gets it done, but there's still going to be some shots to trade him back down. Now popping.
I'm watching pro play, because this guy here, I don't, you can't see my crosshair.
Instantly taken apart.
The guy Exter at the bottom
You
left,
see how much the Neon
you can see his
changes
score.
the respect that you have to give to
He
an
mains
attacker,
yoru.
especially when you're playing a
Well,
position
after the
where
yoru
when
nerfs, he
you're
doesn't play him in
you
pro
have to
anymore.
be up to
So,
Molly.
good job, Riot. Good job, Riot. You take the most interesting character out of the fucking pro play.
Disrespect to Molly and get that kill.
Yeah.
But when there is a Neon, it breaks that internal timing, and you saw how much Oxy destroyed him there to get the opener.
Because on the Yoru, you'd have to wait for that timing for the
Yeah,
teleport
and it's
to go
also
forward.
telegraphed, right? You hear that, you see a flash, something like that. Neon, no. You just make the play.
Well, Demon 1 can still shoot. Verdict is in. But he can't see that third one. So no
Yeah,
luck
so
there.
like, look how they
That's 5 in a row now.
also glaze Neon over Yoru.
Even saved over from Envy, but that's the play. That's just a sliding headshot, Mimi.
It's also cool sky tech, right? Did you see how he didn't insta-pop the flash? Instead, he let it ride, and then you see the Viper starting to turn, and then the flash pops in her face as she's turning, and the Neon slide is there from Oxy to absolutely own Rossi.
Well, a timeout is going to be called. Can only assume that's going to come from the Envy side, but I do love seeing some of that Sky Tech as the agent sort of.
I'm gonna go make
re-enters
coffee.
the
These guys are
agent,
gonna
especially
fucking
on a
lose.
guy like
They're
Zeppa, who has literally
rip
been
stage
playing
one,
this
bro.
for
Rip eggy.
5 years now.
All of them, every year that Sky has
Every
been
year,
an agent, I'm pretty sure. When I looked at this meta and was thinking, okay, Neon's good, Sky's good, we're moving away from Yoru. Every sign for me was saying, this is a meta for Cloud9.
Sure.
They like playing double controller. They have one of the best Sky players in our league. They have Oxy, who, I think people underrate him a little. You know, you might have seen Jaw put out his list in an interview of his top 5 Neon players. Oxy didn't make it. I'd put him in my top 3, honestly. I think he's up there, at least in terms of America's players on the roll. So disappointing to see how they played week 1, but already here, this is looking more like what we were promised.
I mean, this is just excellent. Smacking down Envy at the start. We'll see how Envy can react, because it's a very different story for Envy trying to react to the nerfs and changes that came through. Eggster now piloting that Omen, for example.
Good news, with the loss bonus and Bladestorm this time, Demon 1 is all but guaranteed to get an off in his hands next round. It's going to be late, but that will be a factor.
Wow! 2,079 days, not since 2020, that Envy and C9 have done battle here. See how Envy react to this fast B hit. First time we get a look like that, and Kesnit is on site with the judge. Already gives up his position. Eggster out from heaven. Look at that! Envy trying to tear Cloud9 apart. Oxy left in the 1 on 2. Eggster shows his face and will lead to Envy's round win.
Nearly gave a way back in there for Cloud9, but Envy shored up in the end. I want to see these kills from Eggster. I think it's just classic Envy, full disrespecting that smoke. Here he is, just holding towards heaven. Has that high-low with the floating jet above, which makes it so tough to pick a target.
I also think right before that drop came in, right before the drop comes in, Kesnit's making a lot of noise on site. So I think a lot of the Cloud9 players are more worried about that than the flood out from heaven. Bad news for Cloud9 as their momentum is at least momentarily halted.
Strong mid setup for Envy.
Interesting read that Oxy's going for the Outlaw purchase. Maybe something out from the timeout. You can see that Envy actually have 3 heavy armors under that. Could have been something where Emmy's saying, hey, if we keep winning rounds and Envy are forcing up buys, it's going to be a lot of light armors, but maybe not the payoff in a round like this for C9.
Envy expected something fast towards mid. They've re-cleared B mains, and now this A play
They
is
won
tough.
around.
But their
They
side is
took
something
a
to
break
say,
at the break and they win one?
to help. This is
That's
a
what we
man
like
alone.
to
Good
see.
luck popping. A dog in. And now he is just completely gone. That was one of the players with light armor taken out of the equation. But as Rossi approaches on the flank, C9 don't have any space outside of the site.
Neko, can you hear me? Hello? Did you leave?
So that outlaw can do work. That's 140 damage on Kesnit.
Let's see.
Taking their time.
Okay, this looks decent.
Into this A retake.
Oh.
Flash to get past his scope.
What flash are you gonna flash? What flash do they have?
No impact there. Envy have 3 players all isolated on separate parts of the map, and systematically they have been destroyed by Cloud9. No issues there for C9.
That round you're seeing how the compromises of this composition really start to hurt you. The only tools you have to set up fights are what your Sky has and what your Omen has. And as soon as Poppin's dead and Paranoia is used, even if you're in a strong position in terms of your positioning, your guns, your numbers,
I think Eggster is just a crazy player when it comes to yoru and yoru flashes.
To get back into this site, it's so difficult.
I thought Viper was the last guy. Let's go, boys.
And that used to get assuaged when you were playing with the yoru every map and you had flashes and you didn't have to worry about that. With a comp like this, it gets difficult.
This is why I'm losing my rank games, bro, because Envy can't even win a comp, bro.
They get 1 round.
What can I do? If my goats are losing, I'm losing. We're all losing.
Reset on that. So what's the plan from C9 right now? Just taking
What is this guy
very
holding?
measured. I think with how quickly Rossi came in on the flank in the previous round, C9
Breaks my
are taking their
brain.
time and making sure no flame business is going down into mid. And I don't know quite if that dog got the spot out on Rossi, but it does clear away that space.
Penny's been here
Maybe if
alone pretty
Almond
much
gets
every round.
timing, I guess. I don't know.
I do like Envy's positioning though. 2 players up in heaven, and that being the Raze and the
Yeah,
Viper.
dragon
I was gonna say
gun.
they could util combo, but there's no snake bite available.
Oh, extra please.
It's gonna blitz on into the site, still gets a
No,
kill. with those big shells.
Eggy.
His backside is a bit of a conundrum right now for C9.
Eggy.
Still not convinced that Kesnit has left the space. Finally, they clear that
It's
away.
just so depressing to watch,
Again, it seems
actually.
Envy will have to take their time and wait for teammates to approach before they can do anything here on B.
Well, he's 5 and 8
These are
this
great.
time, so it's kind of not
These
his fault
weapons can
even.
actually get picked up. And again, limited tools to actually break into the site.
Let's see what people are saying.
Kesnit already ripped the showstopper.
Where's the chat at?
Not long
How do I
for
bring
this
the
world.
chat back?
Reserved hold from C9.
How do I bring the
Not
chat
giving
back?
any early challenges to that Envy squad. Takes things up 7-1.
How do I bring the chat
The way
back?
Oxy's playing this Neon is diabolical. If you watch his entry that round, he has a judge. He goes into a smoke and he's swapping to a shorty secondary. Bro is double poke entering here. There it is. Didn't get a kill in this round. But it may be whimsical, but it's also just so strong with those shotguns.
How do I bring the chat back, people?
Can do right now.
Makes no sense. Whatever. Who cares?
10 and 5 for him.
Maybe if I scroll down?
6-round deficit for Envy.
I think C9 might just like
Oh, here we go.
chances
Open
on the
panel.
B-rip here. Zelsis has that steel guard in ready to go. They are going to be halted by a pit in main. Reconsider their options. As Penny finds a very early Skydog.
He's been playing this extremity very well, though. He's
Why are
never
these
far
people
enough
hiding?
up that they can actually catch him, even with the scaling from the Jet and the Rays.
It has meant that orb control has basically always gone to Envy, but let's watch this fight.
The
Very nicely
showstopper.
done.
What are you talking
Just
about?
barely challenging. Now that Steel Garden onto the B site. Oxy layers down a stun, puts down the fast lane too. There's players in front of him. It'll be a challenge to rip into this site, but not if Zelsis is cutting them down in main. That pinch comes in.
What does
C9
Poppin
get
even
two kills
do?
for nothing.
Poppin is the goat. Poppin is Exeter's duo. That's why he's there.
Has already been thrown down. Has it layering down some fire. Pins the Zeppa into
There
the
you
corner.
go.
Now
Let's go,
Demon One to
Poppin. Poppin kills Penny.
That corner player dealt with. Pressure onto the spike. And Zelsis so low, he's out of it. Demon One will take the round.
First round where I feel like I've seen the
Let's
Jet
go!
Rays duo for Envy step up and win them one off individualism. So I think Cloud9's macro that round was better. They took early B main presence pressure there to incite the re-push on the other extremity. Spotted 3, go for this execute. Now have a 3v5 here. But it's all down to Demon 1 and Kesnet hitting some
I mean,
great
if
shots
we had
together as they
Demon
scale
1
back in.
X there, bro.
It was really spam kill out from Kesnet too. I think just broke the crossfire.
I actually don't know
for
Kesnet.
themselves.
Maybe because
Come on,
it's
guys, the spike
cracked
is
as well.
all the way back in base.
Hey, at
Zephyr's
least
just
it's
gonna
on the
make
map.
Yep, Zephyr's got that in his hands. It's all good. No worries there. No, Spike
Focus,
seems to be
guys,
the only thing that can
focus.
slow down C9 on this attack half so far.
Back to the 1-3-1.
My stuff has to be perfect. I think I could
Notice
never
in a
play
lot of
pro,
these
bro.
rounds, Poppin is using very early utility.
So
Already a
much.
flash, a dog gone with 20 seconds in the round. Part of the reason
Facts,
their
we got
late round
two.
retakes have been so difficult because they are dumping that kit pretty early on.
Yeah, ends up meaning that they're, you know, usually gonna. That's
There's the
another
third
Sky Flash. Yeah.
He won't have another until 8 seconds on the clock.
Wow. Well, we'll see if it matters. It is just going to be a B-side defense out of Egster. Good flash to sort of set him up for 2 kills on the board. It evens things out at 3 and 3 apiece.
Like, he can't TP out, bro.
But remember the initiator utility. It's all gone. They don't have
He was
any
Yoru
tools
who'd get
to
like 2
back
and
into
TP
this
out,
site.
but now he's on
Pure
Omen.
skill from Demon 1.
You would love to have a dog right now. We'll see if Demon's got that. Right on the other side of the wall. And we know they have some time to
Yep.
work with.
It ruins my
So
day,
without
bro.
B-main, can't waste too much time on that.
I
Stepping
play
into the
Pearl
smoke,
on
Poppin chooses
Yoru,
not to
and
use the
I
flash.
flash,
There it
get my
goes.
kill, go
Penny's
behind the
still
pillar,
alive.
and I'm
Rebound.
like,
Oh, and Rossi
what
comes
can I
down for
do?
the kill.
I have to low-key
Still Zeph
TP out
alive.
or I die.
Has an angle here. Gets
So
that.
unfun.
With so little time
Ult
left on
Yoru,
the
I
clock,
flash
Demon One
again,
needs to
get
try and
another
that one to
kill,
half. Does
then
he
I
have the
commit
time
to an
for it?
ace.
I'm not sure it's going to be
He
down
does,
to the
he
wire for
does.
Demon One. Clock is ticking, and he has it with 0.2 of a second.
Then you must be
So
bronze
damn
if you thought he
close.
didn't have time.
But Demon 1
You must
clutches
be
up for the
bronze.
team. An absolutely necessary round to win.
And that is back-to-back for Demon One as well.
Both on B retakes, both in man disadvantages. But he steps up for this team. Cloud9 know it. They had him sub in last season when
Dude,
Oxy
I'm
had to
D-ranking in
be out.
Valorant. I went fishing,
The
got no
impact he could
fish.
provide.
Just want to jump off a bridge, bro.
Bro, you're here. What the?
Demon One stepping up here in these last couple of rounds. And that's going to bring us to a Cloud9 timeout.
Bro, you're fucking
After winning
him.
the
What the
first 5
fuck,
rounds in a
man?
row, and
You're
they're starting to
him.
put something together here on the defense.
Yeah, the initial read was
My
so
main
far
got
these
fucking nerfed.
early three-player pushes into
Every time I play him, I
that
get
space
depressed and I
whilst
just
you're off
get
the line,
tilted.
and then late go into split executes. The last couple rounds they found
I
that
try to
Pete
get
is
into
on B,
freaking
and have been spamming the
deathmatch
executes
games,
about
and it
halfway
puts
through
me on the
round onto
wrong
site. I
server.
honestly just want to see them
Look at this.
return back to the mid control, get that space, because I think one of the
How
biggest
can I show
issues
you?
when they're playing on the site, even when their opponent has no utility, is that they're never holding on to another piece of space.
Each one that I have
Heavy
0
controller
kills in, I have
or
like
something else that
100
threaten
something
a
ping,
reflank,
bro.
threaten another angle.
Yeah, because it seems
See if
like
I can
C9
show
are
this.
at least in even numbers on those B post plants, or even ahead in numbers. There was a
Yeah, it was a
5v3 they ended up
5-on-3
losing.
and then a 3-on-3 these last two rounds.
Exactly.
I don't
So
think I
maybe
can show it
late
for some
lurk through
reason.
mid from a Penny, perhaps something like that could activate to have another element going at it. We'll see what the
Only
solve
in
for C9 is gonna
deathmatch.
be. It's not going to be.
Oh, look at
leading
this.
that
Look at
aim
my
and
win
aggression
streak, bro. Look
with
at my
a
lose
brawl
streak.
Like Envy have been going for round after round. Instead, maybe back to that 1-3-1.
Lovely.
Yeah, I like to see it. Envy keeps using this util so early. There's a boombot already going on A main.
How do I change
Walk up
this?
and Rossi, this time he knows the threat of that neon has to back far away.
Ironically, it's this time that Oxy isn't going full speed ahead.
I mean, look how little they've had to use to get so much space here.
Oxy can just
How do I add
follow the
deathmatch?
Trailblazer.
How do I show that again?
But really, C9
Oh, here we
might
go.
have ideas to pivot back into A.
Look at this. Wrong server, wrong server, wrong server, wrong server. Look at this.
Force some players away.
Radiance.
Actually calls back towards Heaven. Nice shot.
That
from
went
Poppin.
negative. This is the first one I looked at went negative in a while. I was tilted. I tried to do
This
deathmatch to
paralyzes
untilt.
Cloud9 a bit.
Didn't work.
They wanted to do some fake action back and forth in mid. Now fully committing back into vents.
See, I should low-key not play unless I get like 30 kills.
It's not going to be easy. Poppin. Flashed
Like
off
when I
the
get
corner,
this in
but calls
deathmatch,
in
like
some
I'm
assistance.
popping
Here's
off.
Demon One,
I'm going
layering it
crazy.
down. Brilliant shots out of the duelist.
Okay, Envy's coming back. We missed it, but who cares?
That
I don't
2K
care.
is just incredible from him. And it's another round where Cloud9 is in a position where this could so easily go their way. And then it's Demon One individualism.
The fadeaway.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you know what's crazy? I went
Still
pretty.
like that early approach from
I did
Cloud9.
pretty decent
I'd like
against
to see
them.
mirror that again with going into
I
the
don't lose
series.
against them too bad. I actually lost against the fucking gold player more. He kept shooting me from behind. I don't know. It's because he dies so much that he respawns behind me and kills me.
And a lot of
It's
ultimates ready to
crazy.
be thrown into this final round of the half. From
Dude,
C9 in
Pearl's
particular.
respawns are so bad, dude, on deathmatch.
Having used all of his gas there to get the
I don't
cross
understand how I can be in a fight with someone and then someone spawns like literally next to me, bro.
Oxy now, lightning at the ready.
Because they spawn him in dugout and it's like, bro, like I'm
C9 considering
backside.
their options. They're going all the way around the world. They're going back into the defender side spawn. What a round from C9.
It takes him
Poppin
2
seems to
seconds
have
to
earned it
peek
with
from
the
back
judge in hand.
dugout
And
to
without
backside.
C9 going into heaven, there's not anything he can do from this position.
Just have the Seekers a chance for a one-on-one against Oxy.
It's,
Oh, this
it's
is
horrid.
madness.
Judge v. Judge.
It's not bueno.
Poppin knows he's under a
Also,
lot
I don't know
of
why the
pressure.
fuck these people
Again,
picked
Envy choosing to
Split. I
separate.
think they could pick the map. Who
Opposite
picked
sides of the
Split,
map,
bro?
but this time
Who
Penny
wants
was
to
ready
play
for the
Split?
flank. The rest of
KMS.
C9 are not going to be pushed out of here either. Oxy for 3. And C9 take a flawless finish to the first half.
A bout of heroics make it doable for Envy. But have no doubt, this was a half that Cloud9 was firmly in control of. A pistol and a bonus win into some good calling throughout.
Maybe they wanted to
Sets them in an
fence so that they
excellent
can lose
position.
it so that they can go to the next match feeling good after winning
Fantastic
attack.
start
Right? That's
out from
their plan.
Cloud9. We love to see that from them bouncing back after tough week 1. We've got more on the other side of this break.
Nah, if Extra loses this, it's gonna be so hard to defend them in the comments, but I will do it. I'll stand up for Extra in the comments.
On one of these fresh setups.
We can't do that.
I really don't care.
Tier T-Mobile bill for a better deal today.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon.
I'm just gonna leave it.
Horrible, bro. I think I was AFK for this one. No, because it stops you. I don't know what happened to you. Maybe I just got destroyed. What tells you my performance? I think I did kind of bad against the Phoenix. But James Bond, I went 4-5. And this Harbor killed me a bunch. Am I a liar, bro? You know what pissed me off, though? Is how this guy was playing. He just kept crouch spraying me. And then, like, afterwards, I found out he was Radiant. I was like, what? This Viper too, so, and I feel like they're playing it wrong, bro, because they're not gonna hear the person in fucking in their ranked games. I don't know. Like if they hear someone, they just crouch and stare in that direction, and I'm like, bro.
He absolutely did, and if you're just
they were spraying though. Maybe they were practicing sprays. Maybe that's what they were doing, trying to get their sprays ready.
But guess what?
I don't know.
You can find comfort.
It was working though. Whatever the fuck they were doing was working.
Is back. Also more years than that. This comp has just been good for a long time on this map. But it has to be predicated on Demon 1 and Kesnet. We saw those heroics picking up towards the end of the half, like you mentioned. But here's their opportunity to show out.
Demon 1 has been afforded a Sheriff and light armor in this pistol round. See what he can do on the attack side. He's going to be solo up on the pinch into heaven. That's a nice typical path you're going to see all the time out from Envy, and they don't slow down. That's a little bit extra. Goes all the way back into vents, and more on top of it too.
I'm out and sneeze again. I don't know what's going on.
By the way.
Yeah.
They know their win condition.
Capitation.
And just my nose clearing itself, I guess.
In the 1-on-3. Catches, popping, sleeping.
Please don't lose. Please don't lose. Please don't lose.
Demon 1 from above is there with steady
I
hands.
kill myself.
Nearly slips, but he holds on.
Man, if that second kill was a bit cleaner from Oxy, I think there was a world he wins that. Even still, Demon 1 delivered when they needed. They invest in him, and it grants a pistol.
Winnable, winnable, guys. We win our buy round.
Steeping up one side, the Jet on the other. It's still effective.
I want to see the health Demon 1 had at the end. To see
Okay, no, but here's the thing, right?
Even without light armor, he's
Envy.
Oh
Envy eliminated themselves on round 2. Now watch these guys get a kill on Classics.
Envy, you know, died to their own mollies last time.
Like they actually got some kills.
More of a fight. It'll be 2 kills for them, but 4 for Exter, and a very swift round.
4 kills for Exter, bro. That's gonna give him some ego.
Envy cleaned it up, and they managed to
See the replay.
maintain
Oh,
rifles through.
oh.
There's no harm in the end.
Hey!
You know, one thing I love with this game is the fact
They
that
brought
we
back
had
spray!
Demon 1
They brought
subbing
back
in for
spray!
Oxy back during kickoff.
We did.
Now he's playing against
Eggy
C9,
12-12.
and it happens to be both him and Oxy neck and
Maybe I
neck
swap
in
it
the
to an
leaderboard.
Omen
Going into a close second
main
half.
as well.
I do wonder what C9 would have been like if they had.
Maybe that's the move. We all quit Yoru, we play Omen
You get
instead.
kind of an example like that with Kesnet and Demon 1 on the same team.
It's true. A whole lot of talented duelists in this server. But as you say, NV1. They hit the brakes for just a moment. Dog finds nothing. So do they leave Kesnet? And Demon 1 in mid? They're just waiting for someone on C9 to step back in.
We need to do a Yoru strike. All the Yoru players quit.
From Cloud9,
All of us
didn't
quit.
leave an embed on the extremity, so they have to take
Until they buff him. Make him the first character with 200 HP.
Long flank from A.
This just feels like vintage Kesnet, still hanging out.
And give him a helmet so headshots do half
eventually
damage.
NV will regroup.
Yes.
As said. C9
Yes.
have a little 1-2 setup to lock down B main. Could interrupt the timings. Kesnet was already inside of the smoke. Bad step
my
forward,
goodness.
and again Kesnet will secure another.
That's
Vic
crazy.
hopelessly
That guy's gun was
backside.
blocking him
I don't
when he
know if
dropped
C9 will
down.
play this one out, Mimi.
I don't think so. Man, Penny got caught lacking there. He turned just at the wrong time, and I think his view model covered.
Wait, what do you
Kesnet
mean
in his
play it
front.
out?
Great double entry from him.
Can they FF? Are
I
they
think
gonna
they're
FF?
taking that freeze in the mid round.
Oh, or
Coming
do they
into
mean
the relay.
save?
I think we saw them rush into a lot of plays in their last match they played.
Oh, cowards, cowards.
This is big
Extra
implications. You went from
would
a
have tried.
7-1 game to now the deficit only being 1.
Yeah.
That
Come
is
back,
alarming.
baby.
Especially considering that so
Maybe
much of
split
that
is an
6-6
attack
from
side
C9
map.
right
Maybe
at
I
the start
should
of the
change
game,
my
right?
opinion.
They were in this same position where they won the first 3 rounds, then 4, then 5. Now Envy has secured their
Split
own
us
bonus
whichever
in retaliation.
or not.
And might even get these guns ripped out of C9's hands. Kesnet already got a couple this round.
Holy
but
frick.
all the utility that's been saved.
Use
the
your
entire
eyes.
rest of the round comes in clutch to carry those 2 rifles over.
With the gun saves, there will be something in this
It's
round
whatever
for Cloud9,
side I
but
don't start on.
still,
You know what I'm
it's a
saying?
huge opportunity for them to level up and love
I
these
think my
entrants.
mentality is
They're
why I'm
so
losing as
quick
well.
on
Like, I
this
just
kill
keep
on
saying
Penny.
FF.
Turned just a second too late.
To be fair, my teams are troll.
And that's a
I've
danger
got
of
the
this
most
team.
troll
No matter
teams, but I'm
how
doing
much they're
so bad as
struggling
well.
in the
I need to got at
team
least
play,
20
the
kills a
macro in
game.
their last bout, they can fix
At
some of
least,
that.
minimum.
No one can doubt they have the individualism. It's pretty much beat anyone on a
Facts,
good day.
bro. They wanted to go defense first so that they lose the first half,
C9
but
head
win
into
the
this
second half so that momentum going
Sent
into
a
the next
couple of
match.
Buckies
So,
forward. Now into A main. Dog from the defense side, and now some utility to follow, but Envy were waiting for it. 1 for 1, I suppose, but doesn't look like C9 are able
if
to recover
Envy
anything from
wins
that.
this, then maybe they
So
go
I think they'll
further,
take
you
it
know
on
what I'm
a mini
saying?
go-round.
But if they lose this, it's going to be very hard to
They're
go
very
further,
slow
apparently.
Here. Again, just waiting for some kind of reaggression. They don't actually have much presence on the rest of the map.
It's
Bar
a-
Pop and playing Contain.
Yeah, it's a weird round for both teams because neither of them have any control over mid whatsoever. So Poppin's worried that someone could have maybe walked down. C9 are worried about the same thing with their vent, so they fully give up A heaven and instead bunker down 2 players on each site.
I think
to
the
try and
downside of
play
dying
somehow.
fast
The
in this
issue
game
even with
is that like
guns,
you basically
the
lock
longer
out.
this tick, I start to get slightly worried about hitting into the Vice
Like
site.
you just lose
Yeah,
focus.
there's a
You have to
wall
watch
there,
everyone
there's
else
some
play for like a
thorns,
minute
there's
and a half.
flash.
Boring.
Not to mention a Bucky right
Does the guy have
here
a
on the
Bucky?
opposite side.
Oh hell nah.
And Rossi's gone fully through A. I mean, is there...
Knife out.
What? Alive somehow. Now he's been taken down, forcing the hit into the Vise. Zelsus with 1 kill already.
Rossi, what are we
Wall
doing,
trigger
Rossi?
sticks the spike on the other side. The teleport on top. It's disgusting.
Oh no.
Throw up in your mouth.
Oh, no.
C9 take the round.
No, that's a despicable round that I have just witnessed.
Okay, no, but like,
Even if you think
what
you
are we
have
doing,
seen
Envy?
walking through
They
those
literally
spaces,
saved the other round
chance to
after
get
you guys
your
had
work
sight completely. They don't rotate.
You hate to see
Why
it.
did Rossi go
have any
through
presence on
sight,
the rest of the map, so they're
not
going
clearing
back
nothing,
and
bro?
forth. Guess what? There's a rifle there. There's Vice there.
I don't know what's going on there, but C9 are having some fun after a round like that, I suppose. And now
What
D1
is
picks up
Rossi
the ult
doing?
for attack. Will anyone challenge him in mid?
No, they're
Doesn't
gonna
seem to be the case.
push you out.
I mean, look, Mimi, Envy aren't out
Imagine
there.
getting
They've got the
killed through the
optics, got a
smokes
showstopper
in
for
pro,
Kesnet,
bro.
but that was heartbreaking.
Yeah,
Dude,
I keep
one of my
saying
games I
Backfield
kept dying
team
through
tilts,
smokes
they
as
probably
well,
are.
bro. I think
Yeah.
it's my
Taking that
last
round.
game. I was so over it, bro.
45 degrees by now.
No, it's the second
Dog
last one. My
sees
last game was
absolutely
Neon.
nothing up mid. Demon 1
I was so
reconsiders his
upset,
life
bro.
choices. Why did I buy this op? There's no one actually wants to fight me.
Because my
C9
team
are
just
playing
throws
like
like
cowards,
3
just
rounds. I
playing
don't
behind
get
the
it, bro.
utility. Where's the
It's
fight?
like a
Look how far
1v4
back
and then they
C9
run it
are
on
playing
hop.
all the way around the map. Envy have done 40 seconds and not seen a single player
And then they
on
don't
C9
FF.
side.
It's
Just
like,
not really putting any
how are we
presence
playing
in
like
this.
idiots and not
By
FFing,
default,
bro?
But they're not pushing and pulling in anywhere.
Like, you're
They're
not
just sitting
playing
there
like you
waiting.
want to win.
And even if you spend a minute with no info, you're still hitting a site with no info.
You're coming into 3 players and you're going to rip an Omen ult, a rocket into it as well. We'll see what Kesnet can find. That's one. But Penny is there on the other side. Still not simple for Envy. Demon 1 picked up a rifle now into the site, inching forward, but Demon 1's looking the wrong direction. Vic on 3, Vic on 4, untouchable. Come and get him.
Excellent anchoring from Vic backside
Rebuff
there.
frag is the buff frag effect?
Single-handedly
Probably, I don't
closes
know.
out the round, but it didn't
I
have
don't
to just
know.
be him. Watch the spacing on these fights. The first 2 are
Honestly,
good.
probably
The
not.
rest
I
of
got
it's
some real potatoes
one by
on my
one
team.
Out of Envy, even earlier on, the Raze rocket is pathing after the Omen ult, and then the rest of the Omen TP.
I spot fragged one of my games, and this guy said, "How are you 10s against me, but iron against everyone else?" And I was like, "Why are you guys iron against everyone else and only 10s against me?" That's why I'm buff fragged, bro. What the hell?
Are going to be talking about how they can probably play these early rounds with more active information, looking for more map control, because C9 are playing so passively.
what this comp excels at is early aggressive plays, freezing, and then refighting. You can think about that as like fast taking A heaven control, fast taking up mid, something like that. You freeze for the re-aggression, and then you wait. It's what they did on the pistol round.
It's the pistol round where they pinched A heaven, and the bonus that they won as well, where Kesnet was hanging out in vents for forever. That's always a good
Pistol round was just textbook, bro. You just have to take care of A heaven on pistol.
With intent this time,
Group up,
of taking early
take
space
A heaven.
and then freezing.
Now, there's a few more problems abound than how you play the round when you just don't have the money in your bank account, unfortunately, for Envy. So it'll just be...
Oh, bro, Envy was winning and then was like coming back, bro. And then they said, oh, it's only a 1 round difference, and they lost. It's these fucking commentators, bro. Just stop talking. You're jinxing my goats.
Interesting choice. Oxy also has a outlaw in hand.
It's just like they don't have yoru. They don't have extra on yoru, bro. They didn't even shoot him. Oh no, they did shoot him. This is why you need mix. Eggy, you should play mix.
Exer with just a classic gets 1 kill, and C9 are kind of going at this one.
Exer gets a kill with a classic is him.
Zeppa now into the site.
Exer's him.
Notice, I mean, this is a disaster from C9. Kesnet tore it open on the entry. Now Zelsis finds himself facing down 3 members.
Zelsis is 13-11. He's trash. Just kill him.
Just stack up together. It'll be tough for him to win this.
And see how Envy have taken 2 players.
No, he's bad in pro, apparently. People don't think he's good.
Positions to work from.
Well, not just one.
It's because it's... I mean, I don't know. I think his heal is pretty good.
But Rossi's good for it.
But I mean, like, in pro they use Omen and Viper instead. Because Viper smokes are pretty good since they do a chunk of damage. And Omen's good because he has paranoia. Because in pro you want more things to activate your fraggers. Yeah. Yoru has only been played in like China. I don't know what it's called. Is it Asia Pacific? Pro play, and they lost. The Yoru has a 0% win rate in pro play right now, I think.
That time around, and that's a big difference.
I think I can pause on YouTube. I don't really care if we fall behind. Look at this real quick. Oh, frick. I was looking at this because this one says non-mirrored win rates. I don't see this in any other one. Look at this. Yoru's at the bottom. But what I don't get is, where did he have a 55% non-mirrored win rate, bro? In VCT, maybe? Because, like, in ranked, he's never had a fucking 55% non-mirrored win rate. What the fuck? What are people saying at a 55% non-mirrored win rate? Non-mirror is like, a mirror matchup is like if the enemy team has yoru. So, like, for example, if the enemy team doesn't have Clove this season, or like, let's go to the current one. So yeah, if the enemy team doesn't have a Clove, you have a 1% more chance than winning if they have a Clove. So if you go Clove. If you go Clove and they go Clove, this is your overall win rate. Because technically, one of the Cloves is going to win, so it's 50%. But overall, she has a 53% win rate. But a non-mirror one, so if the enemy team doesn't have Clove, and you have Clove, that's your win rate. Same with Killjoy, apparently. Friendly Killjoy's win rate's high. That's kind of fire. It's not fire, she's going to get nerfed. Sage as well, apparently, which is insane to me, because Sage is so bad, in my opinion, but whatever. I guess this slow's pretty good. I think it's because it's split. Because Split's part of the game right now. Sage actually has a decent win rate because people play her on Split.
And good for it too, causing some distraction. Penny finds a couple, and now with neither duelist available from Envy, where do you go from here, Mimi?
It's so tough to get any space. You don't have an embed on the other side that could have activated off that pressure. And
wow. Sorry, I just saw back from spawn, Sky hits those Seekers, and with only 3 alive, that gives you perfect information.
Yep, 2 mid, 1 A main.
That's
that
pretty cool.
triggers a B main repush.
Yeah.
I mean, this is winnable, though.
Well, they're heading back into Vi's, Mimi.
I don't know if I'm optimistic about their odds.
We'll see. You never know.
So that Vice is alone.
Yeah, Zelsis could get distracted with the minigame on his gun.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. This seems eerily familiar.
I do like the choice to walk heaven.
But there's a wall here.
What are
so we
people
all have to
saying
get the timing
at this
through. Last
point?
time we failed it.
This is the only thing I like about
Together,
YouTube
nicely
streaming is you
done.
can pause
Flash
it.
up into heaven, but keep your eyes on Zelsis. Back sight. Tucked into the corner, not looking the right direction. Starts to fall apart as the teleport is stuck through. Cloud9 are all out of sorts. It is a mess on this A site, but Oxy and Zeppa still have
See, this is what I'm saying. If you played together, it's a 3v2 on that push.
Envy have
It's
no
winnable.
control whatsoever, trying to walk out the three of them together.
Player standing.
And now it's all
Extra has
left to
said
Zeppa.
this before. It's like, even if they're like down 2
He's got to save.
v5,
It's not good enough.
they have the same
I mean,
chances of
let's
winning
just
as if
dissect
it was a
what happened there, 'cause I don't
5v5.
know what in the world
'Cause they got a
Zelsis was
bunch of
looking
people
at.
that
I
make
heard the
big
Omen
plays.
ult and whips around, but
I think he was trying to turn a flash. I want to see back where that flash actually went because his teammate flashed.
They
at
got a
the
bunch
same
of
time.
ranked demons. And then, I mean, Demon 1
of course we had
and
Vic sticking the ult in backside,
Yeah, I
maybe
mean-
thinking support was
Rossi are
more on the
apparently
way, or
ex-pro
there was
players
no one
or
starting
pro
the
players.
answer, I don't know.
Yeah, that Kez or
Technically, they're all pro
the
players now,
teammate
but still.
dynamo. It
He was,
scrambled
thinking,
my
he
brain.
was thinking something, Mimi.
Yes, I
We-
just want to see this again.
Let's see if we can grab that for you.
Yeah, Envy though, again winning out these improbable rounds. Here it is. Flash comes through. I mean, Poppin couldn't even see him there.
Oh,
That
it's
was
his teammate's
teammate's
flash that he's trying to turn. And there you go. Yeah, there are even thorns. Okay, I understand a little bit. There were thorns on the spike, which I
Yeah.
think also is something that Zelsis was popping at that time.
So making that noise makes him think he has a window, but even then,
Yeah.
it's such a high-risk play.
You can see some of the elements, but at the end of the day, it falls completely apart. Envy within spitting distance now. A fight over
I think what Vice should have done was not play side play and just play info. Just wait in here if they plan.
Now Vic, a sitting duck, is Envy have carved right back through this C9 hold and should have control over this A site. No smoke into heaven just yet, so there's an angle for Zelsis to look for. Maybe even just a steel garden. Try and activate quickly back into this site.
Why the
C9
fuck
just
did
found
their
themselves
Sky
in a
just
2-on-3
tank
position
that?
This time. Have to get through an orb, have to get through the Viper's pit as well.
And they don't have any tools, just this molly to try and flush someone.
That would be a help.
Oh
Take it
god.
very low. But he needs more. A first kill out from Penny.
Did they just shoot my boy Extra through the smoke?
And it's a one-on-one. Penny has delivered for Zelsis. But he's facing the wrong direction. And Rossi has time. Rossi for
Damn.
3, and we're all tied up.
22 HP, bro.
Cloud9 full scented on that A fight. And despite Oxy's heroics taking down both duelists, the trade
look,
here
you
was
see
just
my
clear
mouse.
from the other side.
Ew.
See him get caught on this slide through and then pop it.
But then if I do
Cloud9
this, you
even just
can't. You
swinging
can only
through to
see it when
reactivate on
I...
that one. Whew, It's a lovely play.
What? That's crazy.
And this second half has been so
You only see it if I
weird.
click in the app.
Guys, let's go!
It was Envy in
Relax.
full control. A blunder of a round opens the door.
That guy's crashing out. He was so excited the first round. Now look at him. He's
A little bit
tilting.
wild.
That
Getting
coach
all
is
the way this
tilting,
deep
bro.
in.
He's saying, nah, get a timeout. You guys are fucking... What are you guys
Penny has
fucking
to
doing?
figure out how exactly to play these rounds because
How the
for a
fuck?
while, the
How the
passive approach
fuck,
was
bros?
working,
We
but
were
now
up 8
as though
points.
Envy
Okay, I need to shut up. I don't want to jinx my
usually
boys.
bites.
I take it back. Why am I nervous for
It's a
them?
tough choice around the economy this round. You have 3 players enough to force into rifles. The others in a bit of a tougher spot. You likely want to save and try and play against a threat of overtime.
Look at that guy. Their Neon has like got 2 kills and 80 on someone else. And it's like, how the fuck are we losing these rounds? I'm being held back by my organization.
Where Envy is actually getting the pick is when Cloud9 is trying to make a play.
Oxy is kind of goated, bro.
That, or it's just in these kind of chaotic
Extra is
rounds where they're failing.
16-15? Okay, even if they lose, bro, I want these people to stop hating on my boy. Like, he's doing great. He's on smokes going 16-15.
Come
Come on, bro.
you some ideas.
We're talking about the extra, I mean the Yoru guy, not on Yoru, going 16-15.
Putting together what they can, giving Envy a chance.
Okay, but like he did this last time too. He did very good the first round, or he did decent the first one, and then he fell off playing Senti and stuff. But I think maybe they learned. Maybe they don't put him on Senti. They keep him on Omen. Because he can still do like funny, silly things if he really wants to.
Right? Last time they got thrifted, it was around they didn't play with any mid control, no space on the map.
The thing is, Yoru lets Extra have fun. I think that's a big thing. I don't know if he's having fun playing this shit.
Piece of info they're still missing is which side the Vise is on. I haven't figured that out yet, but hearing the sky flashes, seeing that pressure in mid,
I think they've got to have an idea.
That's enough for them to make a read.
Definitely. And it's a good one so far. Zeppa just has a bulldog on screens, and even now he's given up the angle.
I dropped the spike.
So again,
That's a good heaven smoke. Good heaven smoke.
Extra has to cancel away.
Oh, hello. I'll be making my way out. Don't mind me.
I think the difference though is that Cloud9 have maintained heaven control. They don't need to invest huge resources to refight for that. So they have pretty much all the tools they'd want to actually fight back into the site.
Oh, that's a bad bird. Oh, but Extra blinded because he thought it was closer.
That's 2 kills now. But still Rossi.
They're gonna nerf Neon because of that, by the way. They need to nerf shotguns. I think they need to make them price here.
I think with Poppin swinging onto the line. But now things get a little bit more uncomfortable. Rocket popped. So much writing on this round from Kesnet. Has to deliver. Has to find it.
Oh my god.
It has been a story.
Will they expire tomorrow morning? They are. I will grab them. Booba, booba, booba. I will grab them.
In Demon 1 and Kesnet have stepped up.
Thank you, Griffin. Oh.
This time, Kesnet with this Red Bull clutch.
I'll grab them after this stream. We'll probably just be watching these 3 games. 2 left after this one.
Decision that I disagree with to re-swing. None of that matters though. When Kesnet plays that so masterfully around the sign.
Oh, Kesmet clutched that. Granted, the one guy I haven't was once, but I think he made them once.
And Celsius has switched his setup. He's playing a little more isolated toward this A side. Can call in some reinforcements with Penny.
Yo, why is the coach tilting so hard?
Flash through, and Poppins alone on the wrong side of the Vise wall. Spotted now. As the rest of the team filters in, Celsius gets the first, and the distraction is beautiful. That push and pull between the tandem duo. As Demon 1 somehow carves things a little bit back.
Come on, Exter. Clutch up.
Holding down the fort up in heaven.
Now Exter has to make himself a hero. The man who struggled more than anyone else on this Envy roster since their ascension.
Been a good game so far. But now every angle is being held.
That's so rough.
Right into the waiting arms of Celsius. It's tied again.
This year with the initiator.
Dude, come on.
We've talked so much about
why did they not just fake it? And why did Poppin try to take space while he's alone? Like, what is he doing?
Now Penny's back in. Then it's another piece of utility before they head forward. It's so difficult to deal with when those teammates are playing off each other well.
Dude, and that's the thing. Omen blind Loki needs to get nerfed, bro. Like, what can you do? He blinds you there, you just lose. Like, there's no counterplay to it. It's a big AoE thing. You just need to not be where he throws it. That's so stupid.
Vic teleporting into the corner, and Envy are somewhat wary of that area of the map.
Like, they need to make it thinner or something. I don't know. But then I mean, like, you have like ISO's move as well. That's so thin, but it's so fast.
It feel like there's more presence off that sky flash.
The last like thing they did to it was make it faster too. I just don't get why.
This time, Demon 1 and Kesnet have linked arms in vents.
I've got your trail.
And a Seeker's now popped from the attack side, sends 3 over towards B. And that tells Envy so much. It means 2 on A and very likely Vise on this side of the map too.
But it's the 2 best tools to stall. Can they hold firm?
Demon 1's into the side already. Slowed down for the time being.
You can like micro walk, I
Team
guess.
one can't capitalize. Here he comes, and he is out. Celsius!
What
Who
the
is this guy?
Oh
Tears down 3 in
no!
the blink of an eye. Spike left bare.
30 seconds
And Envy are
left.
ignoring it. They have to deal with Celsius first.
Okay,
Eggster
okay.
somehow
It's still
does.
winnable.
And with
Still winnable.
25 seconds left on the clock. Eggster
We got
has
Eggy still
stepped up
alive.
in week 2 to give his team a chance.
Spike's low.
3-on-2 now. Kesnet posts forward. He wants this fight. Confident alongside his teammate.
Okay, Kesnet has
Eggster
done this
is
before.
in the prime position if C9 commit out from heaven.
Oh my god,
They're taking their
please.
time.
They are taking what moves do?
Doing it diligently.
Looks like Sky saws all our moves, bro.
But
They're
time
gonna clear 'em.
begins to affect them. Now a crossfire setup. Kesnet into the smoke. Everyone's blind. It's only Eggster. 1, not anymore. C9 will take this round. They move to match point.
And that
Why
is
are
the
you not
round.
playing time
The
there,
Cloud9 team, that is
Kesnet?
the recovery for this
Why is he
squad.
pushing that
And it doesn't come
smoke?
from the hands of Oxy. It doesn't come
I don't understand. Like, I
from a
was.
hero like that.
That's
Instead,
bro.
it is
You're pro
Zelsis
play.
holding it down. The stall util here, the thorns, everything was
Oh.
perfect, and that spray down.
Maybe I just don't know. Maybe I'm just bad.
Eggster gave his team a chance.
He got 3 there, bro.
Let's go, Penny. Let's go. Bro, I think both of them.
Way to claim the credit, Penny.
Bro,
Okay.
I did bottom.
Trying to take that one away from Celsius. Celsius just the man like locking down in these late rounds, always locking down the site. But now, Envy tried to challenge for OT. It's quick into A this time around.
Okay, good.
Kesnet is just Goomba stomping on Oxy. Just a 1-for-1 for the time being. Zeppa stuck backside is in. Comes Celsius once more into the fray. Celsius closes in and C9 take split.
Come
13-11 for
on,
them.
bro.
Both teams had chances. Both teams made big mistakes in this game. But at the end of the day, it matters how you recover. It matters how you step up after the fact. And no one did that more than Celsius. The final 2 rounds.
I mean, Eggy's back, though, at
for
least.
Cloud9.
He can't say he doesn't deserve to be on this stage. He's not even on his
Defensive
fucking name.
holds were just brilliant on that side.
Imagine how they would have stomped if Eggster is on Yoru, bro. If they didn't nerf Yoru right before stage 1. They absolutely murdered this guy.
Momentum from Envy. It was him to stop the gas both times critically and keep this game for C9.
What a weird match, though. Bonus rounds 1 for both teams. This was a 7-1 lead at a time for Cloud9. Only for Envy to do some great work to recover and make this a hell of a map.
I wonder how long it's gonna take Raya to give him his flash back, bro. There's no way they're gonna keep him on 1 flash. That's crazy. Or at least buff his 1 flash. I think that's what they're probably gonna do. They're gonna make his flash longer. I don't know how good that will be because it's such a weird flash. Bro, how the fuck, dude? The phantom spray, bro. What is that? What is that, bro? Holy pro play, bro. Everybody's crouch spraying at each other. Fucking joke game. Maybe nerf crouch spray, Riot. What's the win percentage on crouch spray? Because everybody's fucking doing it. These losers.
The walls drop. Oxy's huge with Celsius for a moment, and that's a 3rd one in an instant.
God, this game is bad, bro.
The cards, Lucio ready for a Demon 1, dropped and traded, Kesnet! Peeking too much though, because Verdi has got his eye!
This guy won 57 death matches out of, and like, what?
Cloud9, now that's what we're looking for from Cloud9, a map win on split.
40% win rate in death match, bro.
Just
Crazy.
the communication was insane. Like Penny's giving big comms, Jordan's taking control of everything. Like the communication was really, really on point, and we simplified.
Maybe I just gotta get better at deathmatch.
Made it easy for us to win. Should have been a lot cleaner, but you know, we'll take it right now.
Would you say that communication was different from last week?
Oh, completely. That's a whole different team.
Jesus.
It's a whole different team. Whole different team.
Well, best of luck on Map 2.
Cloud9 pick up the win, and Dan the Penguin just got mollywopped. All right, well, hey, that kind of felt like the beginning of that game there for Envy at the very least, because on the defensive side, it wasn't looking pretty. But then things started to stabilize a little bit. But I think it's safe to say, though, Myrna, both teams really struggling on the defensive side of the map. And you can definitely see that coming in multiple rounds.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, C9 was up, what, 7-1? And I think the main reason was we saw that Envy was just struggling on a lot of their retakes, just running through one by one, not being able to get a lot of those trades, and when they're playing on those sites, not being in those tradable positions. And then when they flipped over, we saw C9 having almost the exact same struggles. A lot of the time on their retakes, they're just flooding in, but it's not a really fast flood with the rest of the team.
19-9.
I'm not sure. I think maybe that C9 previously had a plan that they were going to flood in, make sure that they get those retakes on time, but it just didn't work out with spacing and timing. And I mean, Imi said the comms were really good, so for me, I'm like,
Wait, so was Eggy MVP?
Spacing and timing, and I mean, Imi said the comms were really good, so for me, I'm like wondering, is it just spacing? Is it just a player was like, oh, I thought you're right behind me or something?
Because it felt really messy. So I think it's a little bit surprising that we heard that from him. The defense, it's not clean Cloud9 that we want to see.
Yeah.
Get to the next match.
Had a phrase, was it throw up in my mouth? I think was one of the phrases.
No, that.
I think that could actually give me a really good explanation as to what that was about, because it was sloppy. It was a little nasty at times. But there was one standout, and you know, we talked about him before as being one of the individuals watch out because of the character that he'd be playing, Sky, and it was Zeppa, who did have a great attack side. Wasn't necessarily the best of circumstances. Obviously, the whole team kind of floundered on the defensive side, but we're really seeing this guy on Sky, and it's good.
I mean, it just felt like his util was always on point for me. Watching his flashes, they were so good. Everyone on the other team was constantly either having to look away or already blind. And on top of that, his mechanics.
We buffed that, by the way. We buffed the Sky flashes.
I felt like he was the main reason why.
I don't know, dude. It pisses me off. Like, it's just staple.
Again, like, he was still on top
it's
of it,
staple that these characters have two flashes, but they decided, except yoru.
I feel like Oxy is always
except yoru, bro.
For Cloud9. But I think
fucking
this
idiots,
guy is going to play a massive role going into Pearl, because last time that Envy was playing this, they were playing the composition with no flashes, and they were doing a little bit of what we just saw, going.
All their flash characters gotta be scared, bro, because they're coming. Their time's coming, bro.
To kind of slow down that individual push that we saw for Demon 1 for Kismet, then things can change a little bit. So I think Zeppa is going to be massive for this.
Yeah, no, for sure. But now as we take a look at the other side of the field, what's going on with Envy? We have Coach Stunner standing by and a person to get us the answers. Liz, take it away.
Here with the coach of Envy, Stunner. That was close, but we're going to your map pick of Pearl next. We saw Envy struggle a lot on the defensive side. Are you worried about that moving into map 2, and how are we going to fix it if you are worried?
I think we have a bit of a switch up on this map. I'm not too worried about the defense side. We're looking pretty good in scrim, so hopefully it translates over.
I'll see you for the switch up.
They did very bad on Pearl last time, though.
Ready to just
Well,
GTFO.
Eggy did.
But no, real talk though.
Hey, what does that stand for?
Him saying, "Oh, we're not worried. We're gonna we have a switch up for Pearl." I hear that, and that does give me a little bit of concern, given how things kind of shook out on that defensive side.
I think this can be interesting. I think they can play a double duelist here with Demon 1. Demon 1 last week was playing the Astra, and he was playing a lot of. He was by himself in a lot of the situations, and again, just like in this map of Split, he gets away with it. But in a situation where they're able to work together with Kismet, I think that could work better for this team. For this one, it's an Envy that is going to start on the defense. You can expect a lot of the Kismet operator. You can expect a lot of the Demon 1 trying to push forward, getting a lot of the angles towards A, and you can also expect the Cloud9 that just loves to run it down.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw on Split, right? Kesnet and Demon 1 were the reason why they even came back so much. It felt like there were so many multi-kills on their side. So I agree with you. I really want to see a double duelist come online again for this comp. Yeah. And you're talking a little bit about C9. We've seen Penny on that Chamber and Oxy back on that Neon. I think they did a good job, but
I might put Demon 1 on Chamber instead.
based on how one-sided
Maybe like
I
a
thought
double
that
Senti
first
comp based
map
on what
was gonna
happened
go,
last time.
Now I'm thinking maybe Envy have a little bit more tricks up their sleeves than I
cooking.
thought. They're
They
cooking.
could
They're
do
cooking. Maybe you were right.
I mean, I was
Eggy
almost right.
veto.
You were almost right. You were almost right.
Kismet Rays again,
Yeah,
probably.
No, I definitely would say though that if you're an Envy fan and you are on pins and needles, hey, maybe you can breathe a little sigh of relief right now getting ready for Pearl, but this is still going to be a battle. A scrappy matchup sets the stage for map 2. We're gonna go on a quick short break, and when we come back, you got Mimi and Ender on the other side. They'll take care of you. See you then.
Bro, if only I could just freaking have won that first one.
Welcome back for map number 2 here. We're going to be heading into Pearl in just a moment once we get our agents all sorted for you. But honestly, Mimi, that first map ended up being a lot closer than expected, with Envy putting up a good run at the end.
Yeah, it looked like it should have been a dominant game for C9, but a couple Demon 1 rounds, and the second half made it close. Let's talk about comps. Big change for Envy, and this is what I was begging to see. Demon 1 on Chamber. Thank you.
You were literally begging for
I was literally begging.
Wow.
Cloud9 knows how good Demon 1 on Chamber is.
That's
on
true.
This map.
Like literally when Demon 1 was subbing in for C9, Imi was like, you know what, we just decided let's just put him on Chamber, and it just, why wouldn't you?
I think that's great. Other changes I like. The way, like, I don't think it was doing anything in the last time they played as compared to a Neon.
Hurtful, but true.
Great change in my mind. And another excellent change. Eggster's not on Veto. He looked really uncomfortable on that role, and I think the Phoenix is good on this map. I think the Phoenix is close to the Yoru, and it brings back flashes.
He played some
they
Phoenix
didn't have
on
in their last comp, so very happy with these changes for Envy, and
Rank.
hoping for something a little stronger
We'll see
than
how
the
this
last
goes.
Pearl showing.
Yeah,
they're running Sova, so they're trying to play post plant maybe.
And what I'm really curious about is, well, on defense, that's where Demon 1 is obviously going to be thriving on the Chamber, but because C9 had some experience playing with him directly on this map, how much are they going to be able to read around where he wants to play specifically once that operator comes into play? Are we okay?
Someone's excited.
Someone's excited. I love it.
Are you not excited?
I'm excited. I just, I hope that wasn't one of our players.
Okay, good. I am excited. So here we go. Bit of a death ball for C9 to start towards A main. As Envy was looking to trap play in mid off the Chamber.
Well, Poppin is a little bit
Oh,
left to his own
God.
devices here. Slithers back towards Secret.
Okay, Slide's gone though.
C9 have taken their time for now. Envy ready to pop on out from the smoke. There's that first Phoenix flash, sends Zelsis packing. But Oxy again to strike first, and Oxy for a couple now just rinses through this Envy lineup.
Jesus, bro.
And now down to a 1-on-3 for Rossi. Tries to take a timing with the drone is there in his face.
I don't know.
And the setup is very strong for C9. 2 different angles to swing off the player on site.
Well, he knows where Penny is.
Phoenix Flash is so easy to dodge,
know if
Loki,
that's gonna
too.
help him.
I don't know, it's just rough.
No stars.
That's a decent enough start, but immediately the counter flash. And C9 take a back-to-back opening pistol.
Yeah, real nice from them. I'm interested to see if there was some kind of util that stalled Envy out, swinging through the smoke. Because you see they do that volley of utility with the molly, with the flash, and then when they actually scale through the smoke, it ends up being much later. Imagine something was holding them up there, but I think what really wins the round for C9 is not only that stall, but Oxy making the choice to fight back sight as a reaction to that volley of utility and getting a pick on an isolated player there.
It was very nice. We'll see how C9 continue to play in these post plants. I think that was an angle where Envy were getting in to some round wins that even when they were down in numbers, just playing solid on the retakes. Zelsis this time waiting to punish the Phoenix Orb farm.
He did his job though. Got the orb, died. That's all you could hope for.
Could hope for maybe a little bit more if he had a...
Nope, that's all you could hope for. He got 2 orbs, that's his job.
Your imagination is weak. I'm
He
not
said
gonna
3
lie.
out of 6, that's pretty good.
That's true. Do we get in our allotted? Wow, Phoenix has so few orbs to get his ult online. That's one of the reasons you pick him.
You just fulfilled the allotment.
There we go. I promise not to say that again.
I might. Last time Cloud9 played against a Phoenix, on their defense especially, I thought that one of the highlights of what was overall, I think, a pretty rough map from them was having good ideas of how to set up trap plays for the Phoenix grabbing the orb, right? Throwing in Teo utility and refighting up hearing that orb tap. Something I'm looking to see them play around in this one as well. But it's also something that I imagine Envy was looking at in their prep. And
You're one of those demons, aren't you?
what?
Boo. I think that's a Demon 1 joke.
I don't know.
What are we doing out there? See if C9 can lock in and win another bonus. Oxy's got that judge in hand still, and he's just been sent over to make a noise on his own.
That's the do not get the orb
And
volley.
the crazy thing is that Neon is so online with a judge. So bonusing with a judge on Neon is like having a full buy, bro.
Round from Cloud9.
So
This time
stupid.
C9 chose to just hear it and focus their attention somewhere else for now. Other things of note is Poppin did go ahead and get the round 3 Odin. That's
I think what they can do really is just increase the spread so much that
down into B long.
you have to be closer to do
Great
something
space to
with
take,
it.
especially right when the trigger is popped on street.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of
A
tired.
lot of space for Cloud9 in street, but they don't really have another direction to go. You're either walking back towards the chamber or you're walking into Egster. That's a free one for him.
Or you're
let's
running
go.
and you're jumping and you're just getting mowed down. Great shots out from Egster. It's been a big turnaround from him, and that's a flawless way to shut down C9.
It's really good to see him playing like this. I think that he was one of the most hyped players coming into 2026, and I do think it's fair to say that he was the biggest disappointment at kickoff. It was a really brutal tournament for him. But this is him playing to the level you know he can hit, the level you saw in Ascension. I think Envy's success in this stage is really going to rely on him finding this form and keeping it.
Yo, Egg, this is your game!
Has that ult online now.
Please,
C9
Eggy.
go back into that A showing. Have some bodies here if they want.
Thank you for lurking, Griffin.
Take their time. Careful for Demon 1. Last round, they broke his tripwire, so this time he plays in front of it. How wary will C9 be?
He's out of TP range.
If Envy loses,
Sending it up
I
into
will
main, that is
D-rank the
crazy.
gold.
Kesnet delivers a kill, and Demon 1 the same in mid. This really boxes C9 onto the right-hand side of the map. So few options left to play with no other space taken on the map.
I love
So funny
Demon 1
watching
being willing
them
to make
walk
that play
away
off the presence from his teammates on the other side.
through the
I
wall.
also like to see them wasting no time with the Phoenix ult. That is a tool that you should be using the round you get it. You want to be refreshing that as much as possible.
Get 2-3 of those in the half, probably.
If you're getting 3, that's good. If you're doing really good, there's a world you can even get more. Can't say that on any other character.
Are C9 gonna actually go for anything? Because there's no smokes to play with.
30 seconds left.
They need to just face up one of these lines and get a kill, but that's gonna be against Demon 1, which Celsius enjoys. Molly comes down though, and that keeps C9 at bay. So 15 seconds, it's a dash over towards the B side.
I like this from Rossi, repositioning towards long. Really tough angle to root him out of.
Taking his time. Spike planted. A good angle for Rossi. No one to shut him down. It's actually Kesnet.
Spike down B.
To clear away Zeppa, and that spike not to be planted, and no
Who
guns
killed
to
the
carry
guy
over.
on Spike? What the hell?
This round, one of the reasons why I was so perplexed by them choosing Waylay in their last Pearl game. I think that the value she provides on defense of being able to break rotation timings and be there faster than any other agent in the game is just so valuable to have.
Yeah, especially after the Yoru
This
nerf.
was a nice one though from Envy. I like the aggressive push-pull, making plays on multiple parts of the map.
I'm so salty about the Yoru nerfs. It makes no sense, bro.
It seems always really been known for, but I think he's failed to channel so far in Tier 1.
Some success now, but it'll be a very early timeout. Sent in by Emmy. Not enough money to really play into this next round, but clearly he has some ideas now at dealing with what they just got faced down with. It's the A main fight, right?
Yep.
And then, of course, that Demon 1, where is he going to be walking? They need to be absolutely diligent because while they might have one more rifle round out of Demon 1, it's going to start being Op City once he gets the Op online. And once this Econ starts building, because that's 2 rounds, maybe that Envy of 1, where the first was a flawless, and the last one, they lost a player.
The money's going to be good, suffice it to say. And it's a tough pass for C9 because you want to contest extremities early to deny Phoenix farming orbs. But the issue is the amount of resources you have to put into pushing him off angles means you're conceding angles either on the other extremity or in mid to the chamber. It's what makes this composition so tough to play against. So you have to make
We want Eggy to get more kills, bro. Come on, Eggy.
Space you're actually
Do more
playing
things.
for and knowing what you're giving up as a result.
That's the balance C9 will have to strike here. With just a bunch of stingers in hand. And a Bucky for Oxy. This time, working quickly into Art. Oxy going all the way. Poppin's like, really? I don't know about that one.
Yeah, NT, I suppose.
And so it
Was
comes
he
to
running out of
screeching
a bucket?
halt. No neon, no gas, no speed, no way to really advance forward. Especially with, that's a drone being sent out from defense spawn. And doesn't quite have the juice to spot these 2 players. Filling in right behind it.
You're perfectly happy to play mid this way when you have rifles. Just play these longer angles, contain. It's fine, we'll give that space. We keep the sights.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
how
no.
C9
Oh,
have
no.
been able to
What is his
work up
timing?
here. A little bit more cautiously off of the
Okay,
util.
if he does that.
And some missiles primed for backside 2. Forces Rossi out into the open, but no one swinging him from long. And, well, Vex was holding the line right there. It is lights out. A challenge from Vic finally delivers something from Cloud9, but in 3 rounds, Mimi, Envy have lost 2
And
players.
Poppin! The duo!
They are
Duo
cooking
Ace!
right now.
Duo Ace! Duo Ace!
Confident in the fight, reacting really well to where C9's going. This one was a bit bold, just trying to get a gimmick kill with the shotgun.
Popping on the Odin. That's why you pick Sova on Burrow. It's for the
More
Odin.
discipline this map, not giving these fights in the mid round once they have an advantage.
Hit 80, hit 80, hit 80.
So this is now the round that the
Voila.
timeout was focused on. How do they find solutions? They haven't explored B yet. And luckily for them, Demon 1 has not been able to get an op up yet.
He does though. Next death, I think Demon 1 gets off. I think he gets 2k here. If he gets the kill, he gets an off. He chillin'.
So far, C9 have lost full control over A main.
Even if he lives, he probably just
into that, but Demon 1 has stepped
chucks
all
him
the
off.
way up.
What do you mean? Rossi could have got him
into A
off.
lobby. This is perfect information now from Envy. C9 really being choked out.
Probably just
for
doesn't
much
want
control
him.
at all. So it'll be up to Oxy to.
To be fair,
find
it
a way
is
back
versus
into that.
Neon.
It's a good setup for a split on B though. And now we do get that listen in.
Not by the box. Bread, insert, hard fighting it.
Spike down A.
They wouldn't be able to do this if I was in the team. I'd say you cannot listen into what I say. Because I'm going to say your game is bad and it's gay. Gay game, bad game.
Okay. I don't see anything.
It might be chamber back or something.
We're up here right now.
Taking that back.
I think the other character that doesn't see pro play is Gecko.
Back off.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Eggy, flash and kill all of them. Just kidding, they'll dodge it because that's what happens in
Now
higher
into a
rank.
2-on-4. Cloud9 losing those players in Artist Portal, but that's a big pick onto Demon 1. Now a chance at this round.
With 14 seconds left, I'm not sure how quick can Zelsis get over there. Less than 10 seconds now. It is going to be down to the wire if there is any pressure on to the site.
He
He's
doesn't
just
get
low.
it.
He took out his gun.
Oh
lost the timing.
my. Oh,
If he ever
helly.
had it to begin with.
Just kidding, I want Envy to
Going
win.
down, you thought there might have been a chance, but not to
Poppin',
be.
what are we
At the end of the
doing,
day,
you
C9
silly
only scraped through with
goose?
one gun.
Oh, because it.
That
They
is
got
another tough
money,
one for
so they
C9.
kill them because then they can't
Envy
buy. Oh my
just waiting,
god.
not giving anything in the mid round. You heard in that comm check-in, it's also saying, wait, they might
That's so
repush.
smart.
Let's see if we can get a fight with it. But Envy, this game, is not giving away those opportunities to the same level. So just hold, wait, get
Extra.
that kill back, Holland.
6-3
really
extra.
difficult for Cloud9 to find
Yeah.
anything on this map.
I mean, the game plan is kind of let
Cloud9 just
Demon
lose
1
for
do some
Extra.
walking. He's your forward information. The rest of the team can chill out a little bit
Dropping
more.
the cafe
Let
off.
C9
Thank you,
deal with
thank
Demon
you.
1, who, by the way, is still rifling.
I do got a cafe here on
He
my
hasn't had an
Starbucks
awful once
flash.
this game, except that round on attack with Jet.
And even if he's not getting kills, it's the forward information that allows his team to find the right stacks. This time, 2 players
My
over on
Starbucks
B.
flash.
Exer, a big problem in back hall, has somehow escaped for the time being. Stuck inside of the site, but there's another body there. Rossi,
No,
waiting for his moment. Forced
Fuck.
back onto his shorty.
Fuck.
And now with the wall coming down to it, it's
They
pure
broke, though.
pandemonium.
We got
Right now on the
Demon
B bomb
1.
site.
We got.
Envy now into it, pop in.
No.
Lays down some fire.
Well, fucking neon
It is
ult, bro.
all
Like, what can we
over the
do?
place, and Oxy can't hold it through. It's another for Envy.
Who in the chat said, what does Poppin even do? He fucking pops off.
But Envy's play in that retake was lovely. They scale off each other so well on the work back in. That just
Oh, let's
crashes
fucking go.
the spam out of the Odin means the player from long couldn't
Where's
swing
my man?
his
My
pennies
man
right
is
from that
eggy,
hole.
bro.
That isolates these fights.
They nerfed Yoru so bad, the Yoru one trick doesn't play him.
When you're
I'll show you when he shows up. He's playing Phoenix. He's playing this guy here.
5 rounds in a row now for Envy.
C9 yet to find the answer.
Where's the Viking? But they freaking
continued,
ban my boy.
You know,
Hey.
at least feigning presence over towards A, but
No, he's envy. He's envy.
the fast rounds just get spiked on the ground. Could be an idea. Some early spam out from Poppin.
The issue is you're pretty likely to get a spike blind, but the retake with this comp is pretty good. Having Neon, having Phoenix,
He's versing
a lot of
C9.
tools to really pressure. And because Demon 1 is always on a forward line, that means this Neon feels comfortable over-rotating every round.
Exactly. The test this round, though, is on Demon 1. As long as
Okay,
he can teleport
crouch
away
price
here,
it, okay.
that speed up into A is not going
See, like,
to be
I've been
something
holding
for
this
C9.
angle recently, and I
So
just
he
get
doesn't even take the
smoked,
fight, knowing if
bro.
he stays alive, his teammates come
All of a
in,
sudden, everybody
they
just
hold down
knows how to
that choke,
clear
and
that, like they're
C9
fucking
recognize it too. They
John
can't really
Wick.
advance from here.
Envy, now high-low, hold this space on site.
I know,
Again, they're so
true.
willing to leave a sole player on an extremity. There's 4 people postured towards A.
It'd be nice to see Yoru in pro play, though. He was there, and now he's just the worst character in the game. He's got the worst win rate in the game.
Missiles bombarding Demon 1. Penny spots one on the approach, but Kesnet's still inside of this smoke.
I don't know why Riot does
From
that.
Envy. They've got a wall.
I don't know why they over nerf things like that. They could have done way less.
Tried to plant just on the other side.
They could have lowered the time of his flashes, but they took away a whole flash.
Finds 2.
It's crazy.
Now running it back for another. It'll be Demon 1 to capitalize. And Zeppa in a brutal spot. Looking the wrong way. Rossi cleans it up. A 6th on the board for Envy.
I'm so impressed that Envy win that brawl. After the Cosmic Divide came up, their players ended up a bit separated. So one solo towards Art ahead of the wall, and Kesnet playing forward in this smoke. You see Zeppa catching him there. Despite that, though, the final 3 in this man disadvantage just play it so well. Extra on the off angle for 2. And then the trading back into the site is on point.
Rossi getting vocal down there on the stage as C9 will
I hope
call
everyone
their
wins too. Have a good
second
day,
timeout of
Tree.
the
Thank you
half.
for stopping
Time
by.
for Rossi and C9 both to talk to their teams.
I think Riot really controls
Rossi
Neris.
is- I don't know how well this comes through on the broadcast, but he is
Oh, he cut his
the
hair.
loudest guy in the room right now. He is yelling, he is hype, he is calming to his team. We can hear it through the headset.
I haven't been paying
Do you remember at
attention
the
to his
start of the
camera.
game, someone was like screaming insanely loud. Like, I don't know if that was Rossi, but he's like matching that energy from on the stage. While being at that 45-degree angle.
Impressive.
It really opens up the diaphragm,
Does
you
it?
know? Maybe.
I don't know how the
Just let me lie.
dynamics of that work. Okay.
Just let it happen. Well,
He's got like short
I don't
curly
know
hair
what
right now.
you do here if you're
Like
Emmy,
mid-air.
'cause You called the timeout, and then your team lost 4 more rounds in a row.
Because he
well,
cut it and he dyed
some
it
hits
blue
works
for a
to at
bit.
least get space. The issue is losing out to the
There he
retake.
is. He's on the left
When they
here.
play the
It's
slower
not really.
round,
It doesn't really
they've
look blonde
never been
here.
Successful at actually pushing Demon 1 off the line. I mean, the guy's 4 and 6. It's not like he's taking over, but that's just because he's been sitting on the extremity, providing map pressure every single round.
Yeah.
You can't see my mouse right now. But if I click away and I go back on, my mouse is invisible until I click on, and then it comes back.
Seems like they've had the players ready to come in and contest these side hits every time.
I do like the idea of just hitting into that chamber, trying to run him over with the Neon and see if you can get that pick early. But it's still scary. The tour de force in
what
hand.
is this?
Round 9, our first time seeing Demon 1 op.
And it's not even a real off.
It's real enough in his hands. Let's see.
Oh my god, he
Deals with the
shot that little
first. Now
drone.
Oxy sliding forward. And yet the bodies have started to move from Envy. Already 4 players ready to come on out from this.
my
Demon
god.
1 is
Oh my
going
god.
for 3. No chance for C9 whatsoever.
Yo, they weren't lying about this guy's off. Holy shit.
From Demon 1. The first time he gets a scope in his hands this game. And that's
Not
what it does
really.
to him.
I feel like when you come into a game versus
I think he
Demon 1,
doesn't
a lot of
really care because he
especially
changes
here
it
on
so
Pearl, is gonna
much.
be, okay, how do we play around the
I
op?
think
So
he's
then you're
throwing it
frustrated
out again,
after
though.
You don't see any of that op play
Yeah.
early on. And then you call your second time out of the half and you're worried about a million other different things. The Demon 1's like, oh, hey, yeah, I can still do that, by the way.
I actually think when you go his site, Oxy might have to scale directly next to the Teo drone, so there's not time to
30
break
seconds
it.
left.
Because that drone, the suppression effect is so strong. If you're scaling together and you make him pick, choose Oxy or get suppressed, and then you get the trade, maybe that's a way to get a pick on him, but damn, is it tough.
No, because he can
Yeah,
just
with this
TP
guy
out.
right
What do
now.
you
The
mean?
counterpoint to
They'll
that
just
is,
TP
of
out.
course, if Demon 1 isn't standing in the open and he lets the drone go through, you think you're safe, and then he swings out and just kills you anyway.
Or if he just has a friend.
Yeah, it's always a little bit of a gamble, a little bit of a coin flip. Well, Zeppa got his.
It's so true. So impactful even.
Some of them are streamers, some of them are ex-pros, or like pros that he hired into his team. Because this is pro, obviously. So they're all pros now.
Which is your favorite kill?
I think number 3.
Jesus, that guy's insane, bro.
What did I tell you? Are they gonna find a way to give me a fight? They would. They did. What happened? They all passed away.
That guy's Demon 1.
No.
He was on C9. No. Rossi was on C9, my bad.
It might happen again.
I thought they were both on C9, actually. I don't know.
And that's enough for C9 to
Like,
not
absolutely
want
not.
to go here.
No, thank you. We'll
But, Demon 1 and Rossi were ex-pros.
was
Poppin
enough.
usually duos with Exter. So they're both, like, very good at rank and, like, synergy.
C9 are making a lot of noise.
And then I don't know who
very
Kisnet
early
is, but
into the
he's
round, but
pulling his weight very
it's
well.
not really
He's
amounting to
very
much.
good.
Oxy's down on 8 HP. Zelsis already out of it.
Every time C9
So this is
takes
the
space, they
second
can
match.
actually have presence elsewhere on the map.
I'm not
So
near
the way
good
that
enough,
Envy
bro. I'd
rotates is
be
they
doing
just
so bad. I'm
encircle
about to
that
go back
area
to gold.
and take
Maybe
them
if I was
apart.
better.
I feel like C9 is never actually giving threats of a push on the other side throughout this game.
It's hard, too, when there's threats of ops and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they'll oftentimes, like, make your lurkers slow down or be less confident to step out into the open.
And that's why this comp is so tough to deal with. The
I think it's just,
permutations
like, I'm more on winning
the
sprees or
chamber.
on losing
You
sprees.
saw
I think I
Phoenix
just need to
round 3,
stop the
they had
losing
him
sprees
solo
early.
peeking mid, but it was a trap
That's
play
my main
with the
problem.
Phoenix behind ready to flash. Sometimes he will actually be alone, but it's up to
Like, I think if I D-rank and I go below 50 RR of the next rank, I should just stop playing for the day.
Snapping away.
Or swap accounts. Because I have other accounts. I have ways to mitigate my losses, but I just don't do it.
3 already.
Spin
Only
that
4
smoke!
bullets left and none to spare. Switches
Oh
on
my god,
over.
that guy's one.
On the hunt for the ace, but no chance as Zeppa takes
He
him down.
stole my Eggy's kill. Oh, there my Eggy
Extra will
goes.
collect. I mean, we're just counting up higher and higher and higher. That is 8 in a row for Envy.
Okay, stop jinxing them.
it feels like a different team than the one I watched last week when they were on Pearl.
Yeah, last week they put Extra on Vito, and he was so bad.
But it is so much better. The value that Extra is getting on this Phoenix.
Extra's playing that guy. He's playing
presence
Phoenix.
The Demon One has on the chamber. How comfortable Keston is as an individual on the Neon as well. That's how it feels to play.
You know, I used to also like win 3 and then get off for a day. Or like now I'm like, I just want to get back to diamonds. I'm playing more than I usually do.
for the rest of this map.
Well,
I'm
for
just
2 more
losing.
rounds at least. At halftime, he could ask what on earth is going on.
My mental's also
No
just
kills to
bad,
be
bro.
found.
I need to stop blaming my team. I need to stop caring about what my
Chip damage
team's
onto
doing.
Vic on the way
I
out.
need to get 20 kills a game. Otherwise, it doesn't matter.
Here he goes, and Oxy's ready for it.
I've also stopped doing deathmatch warm-ups, which I'm trying to
Wasting
get
no
into
time
again.
at all. Moving up into street. That puts
Playing
Rossi in a
deathmatch
tough
before a
spot.
match it's
Stuck on backside, but already
it's just
Kevin is
such a
so
boost.
quick to come over. He's going to be here in just a matter of seconds, and he is. 1 kill in and out. A highway bandit. As Eggster is sent packing. 1 more chance for him. Still that spike not comfortably planted yet. Oxy for 3. And they just keep going 1 by 1. And C9's waiting arms. Cloud9 finally shut down this momentum.
Fuck's sakes, bro. Of course.
It's feeling like game
Right after.
one again, where one team comes out to a huge lead, is in dominant control of the map, and then it's a couple rounds of heroics. It's we finally killed Demon 1 on the TP. It's Oxy getting this beautiful, by the way, entry on the slide. And now suddenly there's a chance. If they 8-4 win a pistol, this game is far from over for Cloud9.
Every time these commentators talk about the score, it swaps. It's
Now, last
pissing me
round
off.
started by shutting down Demon 1.
Yeah, well, he finally, you know, an op on the server, you'd think, oh, it's going to be Chamber, right? No.
Some of them are
Nice
cute, I
Sova has
guess.
it.
Lovely. Well, if it's just
I low-key
so
only
far
like a
away,
few of the
surely
gun
C9 should have
skins.
no troubles hitting
Some,
this side.
like, the other ones are fine, but
Now we'll see about
there's,
that one.
like, I don't really like them.
They take their own turn at Ord farming.
Write a
Or
review?
Someone just got an ultimate.
Yeah, Oxy, Penny, and Vic now with theirs on the board.
Scout destroyed.
So now A main, there's no chamber.
I
Art,
do
there's
get
no
paid the big
chamber.
bucks.
Well, he's been playing street a whole lot.
I mean, I guess it's what you have to
Maybe
commentate
idea of
on, but it's
faking out
just
a
like
hit and pivoting back
they be
into A is
jinxing them.
exactly what C9 need.
They know that Kesnet likes to quickly rotate
Dude,
off that
Cloud
presence.
1 has
They're
won
also
1 in a
about to
row
set up
now.
just a drone
It's
and a
crazy.
jiggle. They're not biting.
And
They're
Rossi
just going
jumped up
insane. I
over
just don't
side
think they
two
can
and
win a
saw there's
lose a
no one
round
down
now.
B-long. He does not play
Cloud9
passive
is just,
anchor
they're
at
probably
all.
going to come
And
back at
Ford's
this
envy
rate.
is
I don't know
now
how
in
MV's going to win
motion
this.
bring 3 players onto A, almost 4.
Even if they sold this is so slow. Kesnet has the ult.
This could be ugly.
30 seconds.
I mean, he plays him in
30
ranked
seconds
still.
on the clock. Kesnet trying
He's
to
just
take
not
some
good in
timing
pro.
through the wall. Slow C9 down. We are getting down to the wire. 20 seconds now. C9 must go in. And they have some room to play with behind this wall. Envy waiting for a moment to slide on through. That'll be
Thank you
Kesnet
for
first.
lurking.
And Zeppa for 3 out of nowhere. Cleans up this round with ease.
Some nonsense.
First time one of those team fights has gone the way of Cloud9. And now Rossi, his job has been to hold B, to play these late retakes. Faced with a 1v4.
Dude, and look at how perfectly they're playing this
C9
shit.
not allowing him a chance.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
looking
what
for
can he
8-4, and They
do?
will find it.
What are they
So
gonna
when all
do,
is
bro?
said
They
and
play it
done,
perfectly.
With Envy winning 8 rounds in a row, we've got the reverse of map number 1. 8-4 this half, Mimi.
Such similar scenarios where we get here in both games. Credit to Cloud9 for piecing
How
these
does
rounds
Zeppa
together.
get that? What is that lineup? What is that, bro?
Zeppa gives him a round. Is it enough for a comeback? We'll find out after this.
They're gonna show us a replay, and it's just gonna be him crouch spraying the Phantom again, bro. I should just play nothing but Phantom and crouch spray.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Come on, Eggy, bring it back. Anyways. Look at this, this is my comp right now. I go from like these type of wins to this, bro. 54% headshot, but we lose. My teams in these games are bums, though, but I shouldn't blame them. Oh, they had a 3-star.
Envy have the lead 8-4 at the half, and by
Especially
all
this guy
accounts,
just beat
Mimi,
me.
the big switch up in composition has paid off for them on the defensive side. Now they need to see that carry through to attack into C9.
And this comp is also very good on attack. It's overwhelming to hold the site against the Phoenix and the Neon. You have great tools to fight early for extremity control and prioritize maximizing orbs for Eggster. Seen a lot of teams across the world go for this Neon Phoenix type of look. And it does seem like it's perfectly suited Envy's style. But for Cloud9, they've been solid on the defense. Oxy's having an okay game. If they win this pistol, they can get right back in.
Well, Eggster's Phoenix making some presence down A, or B rather, and well, that's your first orb of the half, taken in just 10 seconds.
Interesting read for Cloud9. They're trap playing towards Street, expecting a fast play there and then being able to stun and refight in.
I think one of the big benefits of the Phoenix is fighting all these close corridors with the flash. Street, Art, can be very good angles for you.
This comp also gives a lot of agency to Demon 1. Walks around, baits out the wall, and backs up.
Send C9 scattering for a moment. I like sending the dog down B long after spotting the players in mid. So good work from Rossi to shoot it down. Only reveals one player on this side.
And they don't see any forward look on Street. So 3 players here to receive. But the execute power of this comp, it's tough to hold against.
Envy don't have too much left to work with if they want
I
to
think I
break
should
out
pick
again.
up Chamber just for the
What's it gonna be?
TP.
Molly in backside. Vic goes uncleared until Demon 1 shows up into the server. Zeppa still backside. C9 are bringing in reinforcements. It's nice out of Demon 1 and Rossi, though. Zelsis realizing his teammates are out of the equation. So he steps on through, doesn't find any of those shots, finally turns it around.
Oh, guys, play
Demon 1
time.
is still fighting forward. A little bit mad
Why
at him.
were they
but
fighting
he'll take the
that
pistol.
still?
So aggressive from them, not giving any
Psychos.
chance for Cloud9 to fight through. Round nearly went wrong for Envy. They didn't have a second flash on the Phoenix, so breaking the crossfire as they scaled through this smoke caused them some problems. But still, the fighting later on was just excellent.
Yeah.
Rossi getting this kill backside.
I mean, like,
Demon
you don't
One's
have a
aggression
second flash on
and
Yoru as
presence in
well.
this
I don't know what
pistol
she's
round
on
as well.
about. Like, on the first round.
So C9, even with 3 players stacked over there, couldn't find the right ways to sync up and shut down that hit. Nothing spent by them on this second round, just gambling 4 players onto B this time. Interesting to see, too, that Envy aren't, you know, going for any sort of round 2 saves. It's all in on these medium-cost guns.
You also see them buying 5 sets of full armor, fearing the possibility of an Oxy Force with an outlaw or a bandit getting picked up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it's
Even just
pros,
having
so they could
less
do a
max
full
HP
shield
for
and force
a Bucky
them
or something of the like can
something
sometimes
from
be the
someone
difference
else.
maker. Clearly, they don't want this one to slip away.
No. And they've really taken their time with it, contacted through, and they'll be rewarded
Oh
with
my
a
god, they
pretty
go in
site.
A, dude.
Pinging all the spots where C9 could be hiding if the stack was on this side of the map. Because at this point, you've seen and heard nothing. You've got to assume that one of these sites is going to be firmly held by C9, and Envy have guessed correctly this time around. Oh, listen to all these footsteps. Rossi has complete.
Do not push that, for the love of
Control.
God. Oh, God.
C9, something tells me they'll just wait here, let the spike take them in 30 or so seconds.
Yeah, you have about, I'd say with the time between rounds, you've got 45 seconds to go grab a snack, people.
Okay.
But only 45 seconds.
Well,
If you
Envy
like-
is speeding that timeline up.
Yeah.
Come back quick.
I was gonna say, if you like eco frags too, you can stick around, and that's exactly what Envy are
What
gonna give
the
us.
fuck
10-4
is
now the lead.
Envy is
Yeah,
a
with that
bit of
full
a
buy,
bit
everyone in armor,
psychos,
it actually
bro.
means you're going to be down to a couple pistols likely on this round. Doesn't matter too much in the end. You're up 10-4, in a great position.
Shut up, shut up.
Now this is the round, the absolute must.
La 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 la.
On the pistol, it was all about Envy. They took every.
They're
bit of
trying to
space they
jinx.
wanted.
They're trying to
So
jinx,
Phoenix
bro.
takes B, walking back in the street. Chamber taking Art alone. I want to see a Cloud9 that is more proactive
Trying to get a
and
little bit
punishing
hot.
those kinds of plays.
C9 will be starting the fight in
I got some
lobby
jelly
this time
beans.
around. And Envy just waiting to fight back for that space immediately. They give up the orb. And now walk on in. I hear Rossi calling for a flash. Oxy stunned up, but hasn't been cleared just yet. He's still alive. Now taken out. As Envy go 2
How did
for 2
Oxy
in
get
A
that
main.
spot? What?
Alive for a flash. Walk on in to fight back for that space immediately. They give up the orb. Now
Wow.
walk on in.
Okay, so they play very slow. And bro.
I hear Rossi calling for a flash. Oxy stunned up, but hasn't been cleared just yet. He's still alive. Now taken out. As Envy go 2 for 2 in A main. Still not so easy for them to accelerate into the site because, unbeknownst to them, Zelsis has been able to get himself in here and get a kill through the smoke on top of it. How has he done that? Now a drone too as he steps back, supports his teammates. Vic closes in. The challenge and the shot connects out of Demon 1. The push and pull is perfection. Demon 1 for 3, and quite honestly, that could just be the game.
It should be. Demon 1 has been a beast today. And this round, absolutely no exception. 2 for 2 is pretty good on that main fight when you're Envy. Just look at that reset. It's another here at the end to close.
Oh, the FF, I think. No? No.
C9 know they got to force up.
Can they FF?
Another run at the judge in Oxy's hands. Maybe another.
This is rough,
chance
bro,
to
because
run
they
into their
should
demise.
lose this.
Envy have steered clear from them this time around, though.
Okay, so we dogged up all of A. We know they're not A.
Back to take no chances.
Yeah.
Envy move up into street. Eggster just another drone,
Another
I
B-Link.
suppose, this round, as no one's going to give him a fair fight, but Kesnet was right behind it. Kesnet sliding through everything. Let's go ahead and listen in.
But it's Envy's on attack. I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping. I was like, who's sitting on side defending with a sheriff?
Back off. Out. Nice, guys. Let's go, guys. Nice. Good patience. Nice, go, guys. Good patience, guys. Yo. Nice fucking exact, bro.
Did you get
Judge?
that all written down, Mimi?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay.
A lot of it was just Rossi. He is so vocal with
written down.
Nice, guys. Let's go, guys. Nice. Good patience. Nice, go, guys. Good patience, guys. Yo. Nice fucking exact, bro.
Did you get that all written down, Mimi?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay.
A lot of it was just Rossi. He is so vocal with this team.
Yeah, I think that the screaming is the secret sauce.
You think so?
Yeah. That's what I think so.
Ideal's trying to be like, come on, guys. Casey just screaming at the end of the round. A little bit of chaos. But he did play this so nicely. Excellent entries out of that Neon.
Oh my god, that kill on that judge is gross.
Let's go, brother.
In case you missed it the first time around,
Yeah, there it is.
we got you covered. Don't even worry about it, Kesnet. Full blind. And yet Envy just brute force their way in again. This one has started to run away.
It started?
Yeah, I realize maybe not the best choice of words.
It's 12-4, buddy.
Yeah, well, maybe this is the round that finishes it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that would be running away. Good setup for a bit of a feint and take. The rest of these players were worried about a flank coming back through. They contact back through into mid.
Eating up some precious time here.
That trip is bad, bro.
And some precious resources that Skyalt already used from Zeppa.
That trip tells you when you're already about to die to flank,
Envy
bro.
might just be thinking to themselves they can throw down a Astral Wall and punch out any anchor over on this B side with the Hunter's Fury, but I recount a round where Envy took their time and committed into a Vise with 30 seconds left on the clock before.
Oh
And now there's
no.
30 seconds left and 3 players.
Yeah.
And also scratch the 30 seconds. We're down to 20.
Oh
And now
no.
there's thorns on top of it too. This isn't looking good, is it? Down to 15 seconds. Envy are going to need some kills, and they're going to need them quickly. And it's not going to happen when they're split up on opposite ends of the wall. So let's just go ahead and run this one back. And we're going to go into round 18 here, Mimi.
Yeah. I do remember that round you were talking about. This feels a lot like it.
Mimi, but it's okay because they had 8 chances.
Yeah.
Now they have 7.
Okay, that's chill.
They can afford to wait out the clock on 6 more rounds.
Yeah.
And hoping they don't find a Vise on the end of it.
Me when I'm an hourly employee.
Just run it down to the wire.
I think that's how Fnatic gets played. Anyway, that was a rough round. I mean, not having any map presence towards B, I would have liked to see them leave an embed on A and be willing to pivot back towards there after the reclear Yuzo came in. Regardless, they have lots of chances to atone for that.
We have Vice on this map
They have to atone
again.
for that one.
Yeah.
We're going that extreme. Okay, you know what?
Oh, we don't have Sky. I thought we had Sky. Dude, I'm so confused.
That's
Now
reasonable.
that the sides
By
have
the way,
swapped.
10 seconds in, and where are Envy? All the way through mid with their duelists unsupported.
Pretty
They
much
don't need
everywhere.
support.
C9, look like they want to re-swing this.
Oh, stepping straight in to their own deaths.
15-10 on Exter. Who was talking shit on this guy, bro?
Especially here on Pearl.
3-on-5 retake now.
This was his bad map last time. Eggy back, bro. But they put him on Vito, and he even said, he was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Stuns in the backside. Oxy's been dealt with.
And we got a Neon ult to close it off, bro.
Something tells me C9 aren't getting back through this. Smoke still in their eyes.
They have to go crazy.
Not a huge amount of time.
Zeppa's crazy, though.
Especially when post-play
Okay,
Yuzo
Zeppa
comes
and
into play.
Asen.
It is over. Envy gives C9 a brutal smackdown and send us to a third map.
Great recovery out of them.
Let's
Love
go,
the
Eggy.
positional change coming into
Look at
Pearl.
him.
I think every agent switch up makes sense. And I think as a whole, the comp fits their style. They're a team that likes to be proactive, likes to fight, and who wants to invest resources to let their star players have moments. I think this composition hits all of those keys, and I'd honestly love to see them play something similar on more maps.
Yeah, well, we've got Haven coming up after this to decide. That's a map. Some people are locking into Phoenix. We'll see. We'll see what ends up coming through from it because
Dude, Haven is
C9
such
are
a
going
scary
to have
map
to
because
make
it can
some
go
big
either way.
adjustments
It's attack
themselves.
sided in my
That
opinion.
was rough.
But like, sometimes you can lose attack and win defense very hard.
Such a tough loss for them. Now having to rally back. This is a
Yeah,
map
this
that
was
Envy played before.
crazy.
Let's see where it goes. The final
Boom,
of this
look at
series
this smoke.
coming up.
One enemy remaining. Last player.
Demon one's crazy. I wonder if they're gonna run Viper on Haven. They're probably gonna run Killjoy. Killjoy is like a must. Maybe they put him on Chamber again. That's as much as we can skip. I don't know where the hell this man had that. It could only be on pro play that he had high win rates. Immortal goes down to 46.
Walls drop. Oxy's huge with Zelsis for a moment, and that's a third one.
Oopsies. And what about Flat? 47.
Even one dropped and traded. Kesnet. Peeking too much though, because Verdi has got his eye.
It's not mirrored. This is flipped. was about to say, why is he so high?
Welcome back, everyone, to VCT Americas in Team Envy, or as I used to know them back in the day, Envious, picked up a massive win over Cloud9 on their pick of Pearl. And they did so with some inventiveness, honestly. And there was something, it was a conversation we were getting from Mimi and Ender toward the end of their cast on that Pearl map that I think is worth kind of expanding upon a bit, which was the switch-ups that we saw from this Envy roster. But more importantly, Eggster's been the talk of the town for a long time. We were wondering, where does he go? What does he do? What agents does he pick? Turns out the answer was in front of him the whole time, bruv.
Yeah, bruv.
Yeah.
Was that supposed to be your British accent?
Hey, bruv.
That was okay. Well, in the pre-show we were talking about Eggster and how I feel like he didn't find his identity, didn't find his new role in the team, and I feel like with this Phoenix, definitely what you were saying is really, really good fit for him. He has the flashes to support. He's still able to get in and get a lot of that positioning to make sure the team gets past whatever points they need to.
I agree, and I've been told that too, but it's like Phoenix doesn't have the movement, bro. He doesn't feel like an assassin.
So not only is an agent that fits him really well, but it's also an agent that fits what they want to play and how they want to play in this map. I really, really liked it because for Cloud9, they bring the same thing, they bring the same ideas, but they were not able to get as aggressive because of this.
Yeah, and it showed round after round. Let's take a look, though, at that defensive side because Envy looked fantastic. A lot of it predicated just on them wanting to fight. They like fighting, and fight they must have.
I mean, one of the winning conditions for C9 with this comp is being able to play post-plant. So much util to delay that spike defusal. But Envy, they caught that right off the bat. They knew that they had to deny them getting into post-plant, which means denying their executes, denying them getting any of that map control and being able to fall back. And they did such a good job at it. They were so good at flooding in, so good at holding those crossfires and just being aggressive when they needed to be.
They were really good at getting proactive, but also understanding how they needed to take that map control early on in the defense, which is something that was lacking last time around, where they had massive gaps in art, in mid, and link as well, and that made everything a lot more difficult. So now, not only do they change the composition, but they fixed these things to take more.
This girl looks so tiny, bro.
To win those post plants.
I don't know if these two are just very big or if she's very short.
That we were extracting from that, which was, you know, get in their face, get aggressive, throw them off their game. Don't allow them to be comfortable. And they did that. And the thing is, they need to do that by making some of their teammates, making these pieces, vital pieces of the team, more comfortable as well. We talked about it a little bit at the start. Eggster playing the Phoenix, a real gutsy performance out of him, and exactly what you want to see here at this point for Envy, because, I mean, look, we were talking about the consequences of losing these games early on. You need players to step up, and Eggster's proven why he managed to get himself from Ascension to this seat.
He was doing it right from the beginning of this map. This is the Eggster that we wanted to see, especially when he's not going to play the
clean,
yoru.
bro.
We were thinking about it, and even last week, they were talking about how he wanted to play the Omen, for example. He was willing to try something else, but you know, you can try different things. You might just be better at one agent over the other, and I feel like it has to be this Phoenix.
I mean, today has been Eggster's best performance so far, arguably, in all of their time in Americas. Since his debut in Americas, at least. He has done phenomenal. Even on his Omen and Split, he was doing a pretty good job. He was anchoring his site.
He MVP'd on Split.
Those retakes, which they've now fixed on Pearl. He's able to be aggressive. He's using his flashes to support and get the entry picks. It's like he's back home. But, I mean, going into this next map of Haven, do they pull out the Phoenix again?
Well, and I was going to say, Mimi was talking about that. Do they just keep running the same thing? Honestly, might not be a bad idea.
I think so. Envy had this map of Haven permaban for forever.
I don't know. Might be better to put him on Omen for this map.
We don't really know what to expect coming into this map. I think this Phoenix makes sense.
I'm going to give some good off angles.
They had in that map,
depending on
and also in Breeze last
any
week,
of the enemy team goes.
With Demon 1 and Kesnet, I think that's also a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, Demon 1, Kesnet have both been on fire all series too, so I think for sure it's so nice for Envy to have this flexibility, to be able to play double duelist, to also be able to get Demon 1 on the chamber, to be able to just get him in any op position at all. He could be on controller and opping for all we care. And I still think he would be doing really, really well. I just think that Envy now, they found a good idea within Pearl, and I'm hoping that they've cooked on Haven too.
But I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here, right?
Whoa.
Yes, they had a great idea here, right? And it worked out really well. Now you got to take it over to this next map. Let's see how this works out. But what does Cloud9 do to stop this momentum? Because something you both noted, and I think is really smart here, Kesnet, he's been hitting like a hammer the entire time. So you got to shut this guy down. How do you do it?
It's not going to be easy, but Cloud9, they had some right ideas last time around. They lost this map to Lev, but still, it seems like it's all going to depend on Penny and Oxy, especially Oxy, how aggressive he wants to get and how much phase they want to get. Do not allow Envy to take that map control.
Folks, one of these teams is going to pick up their first win of the stage. Who's it going to be? Let's send it back over to the casters, but for now, we'll take a brief moment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The way I would just be sitting in range. Oh wait, but they're already in the match, right? That's what the chat's saying. We love you, Egg. So many people just love an Eggy. Eggy the goat. My chat's not loading. We'll give it some time.
As Envy versus Cloud9 truly goes the distance here after Envy obliterated Cloud9 just moments ago. And we're heading on to the map that C9 lost their opening series on with Haven. They are going to need to make some adjustments here to bounce back after last week and after 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, they will. And they're also going to have to look down the barrel of the same comp they just lost to. We were kind of theory crafting after the end of last map of, hey, maybe they just play this on more maps. And yeah, Haven's great for it. A lot of teams are playing the Neon. A lot of teams are playing this Phoenix combo with it as well. I think this is a great direction for Envy.
Yep.
I want to see how the entry of Phoenix. Oh, but I guess they got Neon though.
Again, in those closer corridors, in the mains, of course. And we saw Eggster really stepping into his own in that second map in particular. Of course, though, for C9 getting to go back to the attacking side, I think Oxy has been a standout.
Demon one with his fucking anime girl mouse pad, bro.
I think on attack, though, a big thing
He's the only one with a different mouse pad.
How they're pushing Demon 1 off lines in the mid round. I think that far too often he was allowed to sit on an extremity, which gave free rotation.
He's the only one that doesn't just have a plain black one.
As fast as possible. Those are the focuses.
Hey, it locks him in, doesn't it, though?
It is a map that they were working on after losing it last week.
I've got a rapper one. I like mine. Mine is like filled with rappers.
Envy geared up and ready to go here for our opening pistol. This is where C9 have been very successful. And it's been off Oxy's back already, throwing down the fast lane, but it's all a ruse as the rest of the team steps in mid. But Envy have two players in mid trying to get this catch. It happens every single point on the map. Envy cutting down.
Is this going to be Envy's first round one win?
Zelsis gets a kill, but
oh my
he is
god.
being hunted down and taken down. Look how many people got invested in that.
Kesmith thought he had more bullets, bro.
Star, we had a Phoenix Mall. Like, it's just madness that he had to deal with.
Envy plays so well in these fast-paced rounds. I think the decision-making here from Demon 1 is excellent. Pushing
yeah, because it's more like ranked for them. And a lot of these are ranked demons.
That was a fake. And setting his teammates up to not only hold here together as two, but then to have the backstab at the end.
Rossi on Astra. What does Rossi normally play, I wonder?
C9 after the blowout. And it might get even tougher. This is a judge, people. This is a judge.
My god.
Flawless in about 5 seconds there.
Oh my god.
In no time. That was 2 rounds.
Shotgun meta, bro.
2 minutes.
I respect.
They didn't even get a kill. They might have as well have done the KMS.
5 seconds there.
Oh my god.
I respect that.
Yeah.
You know, just run it down, get it over with.
Oh, and Kesnet is probably going to have his ult for the bonus round. That's not concerning at all.
Kesnet's 6-1.
Yes.
For any of those counting. Poppin is wondering when his team is going to ask him to show up. He's like, no deaths, no kills, no assists. Like, he's just living his life, his little Sova life on Haven, throwing the dart down A lobby. That's not been where C9 have attacked so far.
Envy's
Nice.
comp excels at fighting out
It's
of
in the
garage.
spot where I see a lot of
Splash.
Sylvas.
With Chamber, you get free
They usually
contact,
bounce it into
then
main
respawn.
there.
I really like that. Unfortunately, no one there from C9's side this time.
Has he
They were doing
darted?
a really similar thing on Pearl as
No.
well.
Yep.
And now it's just gonna have to be a retake unless Demon One wants to just waltz into sight.
I think he might.
No, Zeppa has. He
Flash
has.
ready to go. No, it seems like Envy taking their time. Now into backside goes the rest of Envy. Kesnet backs in and gets that kill. No trade.
Damn it.
How is that even happening? Envy have taken the C site, and C9 are running through garage with the bomb to get out, and Poppin is still waiting for them on the pivot into B. It is an
Bob is gonna get an Odin again, bro. Oh my god.
Times from Envy there. And I'm
They're
not
gonna
talking about
pause
the
soon.
flicks,
They're
I'm
gonna
talking about
pause.
The positioning. We're so good. They had absolutely
You can't
no
pause
fear
there.
at
If
fast
you
play.
gave
Look at
Neon
this from Kesnet.
so many
His
kills.
teammates are pressured in garage. He's immediately sliding into a smoke, giving them the chance to refight. And as the pivot comes through,
Bro.
Envy is ready again.
Yeah,
Rossi
you
kinda
could see
cracked.
from Vic's POV like how claustrophobic that position is. He's inside of an open smoke in that hallway between garage and C site. There's players
I think
coming
the
at him from
coach
both
kind of keeps
angles.
track of like other small
There's
things.
no chance there.
Like, I think the coach looks at the map a lot.
Just comes in. He's the guy that's shutting down that hit into the B site.
Keeps track of like utility
So
maybe,
second bonus round taken away
and
here.
ults for sure. 'Cause their Omen almost has ult.
Never a rough
Oh
time,
my
but it
god,
doesn't
almost
matter
got
when
timing.
Extra's there to back him up.
Yeah, those two players walking together.
See, it's like the way he pre-aims into the wall and then like someone shows up. It's crazy the timing in this game.
Kill, but through the stun, Rossi fights his way through.
Holy Rossi! Yo, their team is popping right now. They're locked in after that last match.
If he gets a kill, he has the ult. Does he escape with it? Yes, he does. All the way over onto the A side.
Frick,
He has a chance now.
Eggy.
Poppin will be here quite quickly. Vic repositions towards short. He's looking the wrong way.
The wrong way. It's so fast out of Poppin. Showing up in the right position.
Oh my
back-to-back rounds
No
to
way!
catch C9 in transition. And that hope that was there for just a moment, plucked away.
Nice try for Vic. But tough
No
to read that Poppin is going to be in that
fucking way.
Earlier on, I think Penny takes that lurk timing a little too early. His teammates
Dude,
hadn't actually
Papa
provided
got
that much
there
pressure on
so
the other
quick.
side.
What the
And as soon as he falls,
Where
Cloud
was he
feel
when,
like they have to accelerate that play?
Oh, they're not gonna show it, bro. They're not gonna answer my question, bro. I'm gonna go back real quick.
So finally, rifles. First 4 rounds.
We'll
of this
speed
game,
up
it
to
was
where they're at.
It was
Where was
on the
Poppin
open. It takes
before
tough to read that
he
Poppin
ulted?
Plucked to position in the right.
short. He's
Over onto the A. Still, he has the ult.
Bro,
Does
he was
escape with it? Yes,
garage.
he
He
does.
got there so
All
fast.
the way over
Oh,
onto
he
the
just
A side.
expected it.
has
He
a
didn't even
chance
wait for
now.
it to complete. That's crazy.
as soon as he first 4 rounds of this game.
Garage is joking. Meanwhile, Demon that to
Oh, stuff's
break
happening.
everything and sprint in and get a kill. Are you joking? Meanwhile, Demon won everything and sprint. Yeah. When does he use it? Because again, it's just going to be off the rip. Yeah. Because out of garage is Demon 1. So Extra just using that to break everything and sprint in and get a kill. Are you joking? Meanwhile, Demon 1, a thorn in C9 side. And when the dust settles,
He did get a pick,
it is
though.
just that 2-for-1, favoring Envy for the time being. But they've got players
That was
ready
fucking
to
crazy.
punish
They almost missed the Eggy
and
doing
deliver
that.
once more. It's just like clockwork. The only loss is over on this A side, but unbeknownst to Penny, there was
How would
another
you
player
know?
behind
How would you
Poppin.
know?
Because, well, there always is. The understanding how to play the map has been there, but Zeppa carves out 2 more kills and brings this into a one-on-one. Kesnet is loud, is noisy.
No way, Kesmet doesn't. Give us Kesmet's POV, bro. I want to see if he clears this properly.
Zeppa is primed and ready. And in Kesnet's eyes, he could be anywhere now. But he chooses the close fight. He chooses.
Oh
and comes
my
out with
God.
nothing. Kesnet
He's
is
him.
unstoppable, and Envy have their 5th.
The rumors of Ranker's death may have been overstated. Hell yeah, they're fighting you at the beginning of the round.
Oh my God,
They're
Zeppa's
running at
tilted.
you
Do you see his
after
face?
that. They're almost throwing a 3v1. and then hitting the
Dude,
nicest
Demo
shot
1
possible
getting
way.
that kill. Imagine if you had a TP back,
I mean,
dude.
this is the envy that got
Oh,
promised
dude, if they
to
got
us
2
when they
for
ascended,
none,
and
bro,
sure, it's with different players, it's with different
they would have felt
agents,
that round's over, bro.
but this is them delivering on that conceit.
The C9
Okay.
start to
Forward. Oh, it's a
decider
pause.
map here. And we talked about it before this talent in this group. Matchup through
MIBR to go in the would be favored in those matchups. Would be favored in those matchups. To say this is important for playoffs, I think is really it meant stage demons. They're stage demons. Stage demons. It's never been. It's never been losing here. It's never been losing early. Be the first time they've backslid in years. And if it doesn't happen.
Sure, and it is days, right? But when there's
you've got five days, so 2's not that early after all.
After this, we're quick math, 40% of the way there.
Wow.
This is what I'm saying, right? So it's an attack-sided map, but sometimes you just lose attack and you come back on defense. But like, let's hope that's not what's happening here, and Envy just rolls for a 13-0 or something.
This will be the difference of a round. Zeppa has Hunter's Fury.
But I do have their full buy now, so like anything could happen. That's the thing about this game. Every round is essentially a new start.
Just going for the brawly fights, this time trying to step in front of it. Does get tagged. And his TP revealed. How does Zeppa track this one? He doesn't quite catch it, and even Rossi is getting a kill.
That's a double tag, though. That's insane damage that they got there.
Now found from Zeppa, but this round is awkward to say the least from C9.
The pick into B gives a chance for C9, but they've lost the A extremity. The rest of Envy is rotated back over as well. But that is a big kill onto Demon 1, and another from Zelsis.
Well, Zelsis.
16 HP though.
Kept the game in C9's favor back on split.
The thing about Envy is they've got players that, like, in this scenario, it's still so winnable for Envy.
Have trickled into now. Kesnet on the flank. Now a lockdown to try and secure this one.
Oh, he's not going to clear this Sova.
Zeppa's got to be careful. There's players on all fronts, but he has somehow slipped the net here and come back around. Finds himself in exactly the right position.
It's fucked, though, like I said.
And doubtful that Rossi has much of a chance.
They had to use ults, though.
For the exit, which he can't even find.
They could get Demon 1 and op here.
C9 get themselves on the board.
Really nice from Zelsis. Envy's gotten away with murder so far this game at being able to fast rotate and flood into sites without much utility and straight up win the duels. Here,
I mean, we didn't expect a 13-0 to happen, you know what I mean?
with this flood back in, he gets stat pick onto Eggster, and then this crucial trade onto Demon 1 as well.
Yeah, that trade was very good. If he got tagged there, bro.
To come up with a creative solution there after losing their duelist so early.
Because then they would have lost to KJ out there, but they would have had it for the next round.
That's the approach. You have to
So we're pretty happy about that.
Aggression and then shut it down.
Well, well, well. C9 might need to wait for this here.
I won't wait long.
As the drone sees Kesnet, and he runs.
That person's playing anti-flash on the Phoenix Flash.
Still C9 are like, okay, we don't have a drone to step back into mid. That's
The thing about Exter on Phoenix is he gets timing and ranked a lot.
Trap play with the flash in garage.
I mean, coming back into this is a huge risk, and it doesn't pay off at all. Tried to go for the double face. Zelsis, not much support there outside garage. And, you know,
Oh, she lurked into it. She got timing.
But guys, your spike is in mid right now. You're going to have to go all the way back to recover that.
My God, Exter's.
Zelsis get the backstab.
Oh, God.
Be instead finding this player on C, but still the spike is there. Thank God there's tiles, but even then he's mowed down through them. Oxy makes the sprint down over towards C, and he should be able to plant this spike, but it is not comfortable by any means.
Eggster still has Flash's tools, but Zelsis.
It's going to come down to Zelsis once again. Instead, Envy choose not to go to garage, going all the way down long.
Both players from Cloud9 are isolated. Oxy holding the angle towards long.
He's low too. You need perfection out of Oxy.
I think that's a turret or a molly.
That's the first. Off to a crisp start. And primes the ultimate too. Envy taking their sweet time, and it's gonna be punished. Oxy already with 3 there into the round. Just an
I should have used those flashes going garage there, to be honest.
Creative, and they find their way through it. It's a 3-on-5 win, though. Absolutely wild
It's okay,
stuff.
it's okay.
A good clear towards mid, and then they just swing back in and die. The difference here is, again, capitalizing on that chaos. You saw the lurk from Zelsis. You saw a lurk in from Oxy on the other side towards A.
Yep.
This time, they saw them overfighting, they took the space they needed, and they were rewarded.
C9 never gets
It's just that gap they gave in garage as well. Eggy should stay there. Fuck,
and so for
bro.
the first time all map, Envy will not have the full buy. Still can muster up something with some ultimates. And the chamber up. Demon 1 finds himself in a great position to get in front of the Viper wall. Shut down this forward line. Now a drone comes in. And he'll be forced
Watching like pro like shows you the timings though. Like how KJ just gets the luckiest fucking lurk.
Instead they work back towards mid. Have to take this one in steps.
Envy really moving around on the map right now.
I mean, it's an attack side of map. They've won 5 rounds. They've done what they needed on defense, honestly.
And what can he do? He is stuck out in the open and he is left hanging. C9 now have the sight. Can set up for the post. If Poppin gives them a chance, he is charging in with a Bucky. And the rest of his team goes in one after another. It falls apart. Zoxy finds himself with 4 kills into the round.
1v5A, sexy!
A little bit more. Dive and dashing around, but shut out of it. Eggster won't give him a chance. Trying to play the spoiler now. As he switches over to the Phantom and carries it on out.
I'd like to see him die here, get an orb. In the end.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah. He's Phoenix.
That's
your
a person.
job. Kill's even better.
Unbelievable. Yeah. How about we dream bigger, Mimi.
Okay.
Dream for a kill, not the death, or maybe dream for both.
Oh, if he dies too, that's good. Okay. Good enough for me.
Wow, he's really looking for it. Okay, Mimi, you
Oh
have to dream
my
bigger,
God.
right? If you doubt him, if you set those expectations low, he's gonna have to exceed them.
Well, I'm happy for him. I think that's beautiful.
Are you? You were just asking him for him to die 30 seconds ago.
This round, I think, is what was missing from C9 in map 1. And I'm not talking about the 4K from Oxy. Instead, I think the crux of it is step 1, push Demon 1 off the line, and step 2, wait for Envy to over-rotate. They're so proactive at running around the map off any pressure. They're so willing to give you fights that if you push their extremity information away,
Pause.
wait for them to make that mistake,
Time out.
and then you make your informed decision, it's going to be such a better route.
Yeah, I think it's something they learned after playing those few rounds where they're down numbers, where they, you know, have to find those openings on lure to get into a site that even on this round, even though it's a 5-on-5, they still are able to manipulate the map in a way where...
Real question is, why the fuck Poppin is swinging with his... Oh, but one could have been close. If one was close with the Bucky, he pops off.
One chamber trip on Pearl is basically a quarter of your information dealt with. On this map, there's so many more angles you can contact up through and find those gaps.
Oh, why is Eggster's mouse pink, bro?
As soon as Demon 1 ever gives up that forward line, which the round started with, right? He got forced off of A main. That sort of sent Envy into gearing up and being a little bit more unclear as to where C9 would be. Now Envy have had time.
Okay, Eggster just logged in, bro. He just got a 3K. He's back.
Now try to use that to get the ball rolling again.
I think the real problem there was just that Kesnet didn't Kesnet. He didn't do a Kesnet there.
And Cloud9 might just give them one on mid, a high-low for Envy here.
What have we got? Oxy slides on through. That was clean.
Nah, that was crazy
Lost that
stupid.
same position a moment ago, but this time have full control of the B site. And you know what? Don't worry about playing the slow map. Don't worry about finding the gaps, finding the weak side.
That's just Neon, bro. Like, stringing with Neon, though?
Happy to see it. Two big
I should
rounds
calm that if I play Neon on Haven.
on the NC Eco. The opener on this one as well. There's not much to play here for Envy.
I don't even know
Money's
if they're
not great.
really going for it. Like, Rossi is just hanging out on the C site. Envy are waiting for some oversteps. But yeah, they're just going to let this one slide over to C9. And I guess hold on to their ultimates, give it a go again in the next round.
Yeah.
I think that's actually a pretty cool call out from C9
Yeah.
when you're playing against a team that has so many tools at their disposal. Don't even give them a chance. You just run your own vision, blitz through them, and Envy don't really have the opportunity to react.
Yeah, and I think the real
That was a
sauce is
crazy good
kinda
B
finding
hit.
the combination of that. You show us rounds like the previous one where you slow it down, you push the chamber off the line, you wait for the reaction. You threaten rounds like this where it's fast, where you're the one setting the tempo. Good calling from Zelsis in these last two. He's put a streak of 4
I
together.
mean, that's what you do on attack.
This is the best chance Envy have had to reply. They still have 5 guns, they still have those ults. Can they get back in?
So the question from Envy is, how do you combat this when they're finding the gaps? Do you play more forward to control more of the map and have less confusion? That's what C9's intentions are. Or do you just make sure every line is held down? Right now, it looks like their duelists want to fight up into mid. That's a fast lane and a Hunter's Fury. They are full on sending it. And the backup is there too. Beautiful work from Envy.
Dude, Eggy sometimes just pops, bro.
Silly
Hit 19.
Ridiculousness, and got Oxy down to 19 HP.
Damn.
It's only a matter of time before he's out of the equation.
You ask these
Clean.
silly questions like, is Envy going to play slow? Are they going to do something different? No.
It was a hypothetical, Mimi.
Okay, they're just going to run it down. And they look their
I
best.
feel like Rossi's had lip filler. I don't know.
Second time
He got like an
played
injury or
like
something,
this,
or he got lip filler, or that's
it's
just
been
his actual lips. It looks like he had lip filler.
That run it back just gives you so much
Looks like he had
agency.
work though.
Being able to have a sacrificial lamb for free.
Eggy is the goat when it
kills
comes
in his
to
ult that round.
spamming boxes and
The
just
chaos
spraying.
the run it back creates. When you have someone who doesn't have to care at all about their life, gives so much space for Kes
It's
to do
so
as well.
true.
We're moving the fight to A lobby. Both teams shake hands.
If Eggy could just get more kills and get that ult more, bro.
Trying to escape as he calls in for some support. Now the Hunter's Fury is coming out of the C9 camp. That's one out from Zeppa. No tag to
man.
follow, but Demon 1 has crept all the way through A short. And C9 are looking the wrong direction. 2 players were holding it, but Penny is out
Oh,
the open. Good God,
dude,
man.
how is Eggy
Exer
getting all these
just
lineups,
takes
bro?
care of them with ease.
They're all just lining up for Eggy, bro. Every double kill Eggy's got is just people lining up. Show the replay.
Just wants to brawl.
Show the replay on that
They
double.
look so good in these team fights.
Yeah, maybe we can all take a collective deep breath
Bah.
before the last
I like how they
round.
keep showing the new character, but no one plays him in comp. He's so bad for pro play.
This could just happen again.
I don't know why they consider him bad for play. I guess the stem is not really worth it.
But one just walks
Stem is
back
such a
in.
meh buff. His heal is very good in my
Rossi calling
opinion,
them readable there.
but not as good as Omen Blind.
The read for this round 12.
Well,
And Astra being able to smoke the whole map from anywhere is very
as a matter
good.
of fact, Kesnet has an operator down C long.
Demon 1 refuses to op, despite playing Chamber.
You know what? I respect it. Why not? Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. All right. Demon 1 just going to do that for us. Put on a show. These rounds are over within 15 seconds.
How long has this half been? Can't be long at all. Zelsis unfortunate position now. The shark circling.
Over under 1.
Oh, they
It's over
found
1.
him.
I thought it was Demon 1, so we just weren't going to get anything. No, no, no. Don't go 1 by 1. The spike is still in mid window. There's a high-low setup. It's just not
Yeah, that
possible.
high-low is impossible to
Thankfully,
beat.
Kesnet will put that final cherry on top.
So the third 8-4 half of this series. And this time, just all about Envy's aggression. This was just, I mean, just sit and admire.
Which was your favorite kill?
Second for me.
Really? Not tracking through the wall?
tracking through the wall was crazy, but being able to like reset and stay so disciplined to tap. Very few players aim like Demon 1. Very few players ADS the amount he does.
Yeah,
He is a special
traded.
player. His team's up 8-4. We'll see how this series ends.
8-4 first half. Not bad. Same as Pearl. And this is a attack-sided map. This is gonna... They're running a team that's also gonna attack much better. I think the enemy team only had Neon as duelist. So they have a much slower attack, but they might have a better defense. I forgot what their comp was. They have KJ. So KJ is very good on Haven though, so this could go either way. It's hard to say. KJ's gonna get that C and Garage lockdown, And that allows them to put a person on. They don't have to put anyone on garage, I don't think. No one's gonna slip through garage as well. Where was Demon One putting his trip? I wonder. He should have put his trip garage, Loki. Ugh. Not changing, was it not
Well,
changing?
apart from 4-round streak from C9, that half was again kind of impressive.
When it actually goes down
Kind
below
of
you go.
impressive. That was my neutral take on it.
Okay. I would say it was very impressive.
I don't know why I said kind of. We're just going to sail on past that.
Yeah, well,
as C9 wish they could sail past that first half.
Yeah, it was pretty rough for them. Envy ran back the comp from last map, and it honestly looked just as good. I love the fast plays that they were showing, the way that Kesnet and Eggster were playing together as a duo. I know we keep saying it this series, but it just feels good to watch Envy play like Envy. To run double duels, to fight together, to set the tempo. It's what we've been waiting for.
Are you ready for a little bit more?
Yeah.
Because we've got a whole half.
Yeah, they're doing very good. Damn.
Potentially a whole half. We'll see. We'll see how envy-ish they can play this one.
I don't know if that's a word.
Envy-ish. With the properties of envy. They walk calmly into garage. This is not envy-ish. Getting a little bit better.
What?
Stepping on forward. Oh, Kesnet going up into window.
Look at that drone turned off.
The stun too. Penny dodging out from that. Oh, Penny trying to track him. You just can't do it.
His poor ankles, man.
Oh my God, his ankles and his neck too.
Snapped.
The whiplash. Get him a chiropractor.
Demon One
And by
might
the
get
way,
good
Demon
picks
1 is
here.
still here. So you better run into that C site quickly or beat him on the challenge, which they do.
What the hell is happening?
Egster has utility in his hand. Rossi
What is Eggy doing? He's throwing.
taking his time. When's that challenge going to come in? This pistol round could just define the half if Oxy can find his way in. Rossi into the 1-on-2.
Nice planter for Rossi
These players
too.
have full HP. He has the pull. Zeppa holds for Zelsis. That was clean. Excellent work from the C9 duo.
You
That'll
can
get them right
do
back in there.
that?
Goes to show how important it is to practice that body block and get it down. It's easy to mess up. You see pros do it a lot, but that was very well executed from them. And secures the round. It was really chaotic. This should have been a free win for Envy after this. But I think that the way that they...
You
oh my
can't
God,
do
poor
that.
This was weird.
I don't even know you
Extra
could do
had a lot
that.
of timing to fight, but I would have much rather seen them just hold back on site instead of trying to make another play when they're already up a man.
I wonder how loud the comms were in that moment. Because I
Definitely.
can imagine Envy screaming and shouting, getting ready for that fight. A little bit
It's
go,
okay.
go. Does bring them down onto pistols.
Oh,
but
bro, if they could have won that. If
secured
Rossi
it
peeked that,
all
he
the
kills
same
both
with
there
Egster.
on the body block. Come on, Rossi.
The classic, we have a Phoenix round of
Damn, bro, if he
around the
peeked
world,
that.
see how many orbs we can get.
Except this time Oxy with the outlaw down long. But look how Eggster's all the way in the back. He'll be the last one to take a contact here to guarantee it. Oxy only gets 2 shots and only one of them is going to count. With the speed, Kesnet's going into the site with the spike nonetheless. Actually gives Envy a chance to play out a post.
Yeah, the plant is nice. Doing damage wouldn't hurt, but
Oh
Judge here.
no, stepping right into Penny. That'll be 3 in the blink of an eye. And the round is a wrap.
Quadruples these kills with the Judge.
Oh, fuck. It's okay. They only need to win 5.
And so C9 very much back in this game. Now a gap of only 2. And the mistakes of that pistol round might start to bite Envy if anything more comes of
Oh,
this.
bro, what did Eggy do on that pistol round, bro?
We've seen an almost shocking amount of success from teams converting their bonus rounds so far today. From C9 all the way back on the split, Envy on the previous map, and on this one too. C9 can tap into that again, but set themselves up beautifully. They don't
Except
exactly
Neon with the outlaw on
optimal
A is
weaponry.
not good.
And that is going to be full heavy
You can
armors on
flash
Envy's
that on
side.
Phoenix?
So Oxy fighting against the current this round.
See someone break that dart. Probably makes you suspicious that there is that scope there. So they walk back towards mid.
Oh,
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, Penny's gonna love it if they come in here. Have to come through the Viper wall. Has support. And the judge waiting. That's a good drone. Is anyone gonna break it? Is anyone gonna come to support? Doesn't seem so. Demon 1 was holding for it. And while there
Don't
has been
commit the
enough delay
judge.
to dissuade Envy from continuing in, that sort of gives up the plan from C9.
Envy don't have any map control though. They didn't actually take any presence off that opening volley of utility into A.
Yeah, but neither did they take any damage either, so that Outlaw still a bit of a dud in Oxy's hands.
Still, I'm thinking of some rounds where they've late hit into center utility.
Oh
In
no.
this series.
Sure, bit of a different story. They are heading into one molly here in Garage, and the turret is there for some extra layers of information. Time is going to be the problem. Vic will have some ideas to get into sight, but C9 aren't actually stopping them. All things considered, Vic's trying to come in, but it's a little bit late. And he's trying to put down utility. It's all over the place from Cloud9.
Pop in with the Odin
Between
too.
two separate ideas. Do we actually hold this? Do we wait and play with a group? And they are punished for it.
There was a real chance for C9 there with the alarm bot, with the stall off the molly. There was a moment where they could have rotated in, and it looked like they wanted to play retake, but just cross the wires.
That's a gross hold.
Round for Envy.
That spot that Soa's is an off angle. That's such a good off angle.
You just had to, didn't you? Oxy takes down Eggster. And some chip on the backside.
Bless you, thank you.
And get out there, just play for the exits. There's going to be absolutely nothing he can play for whatsoever. Penny goes for the same and manages to get his. That'll be a
Why? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Good even in the round loss, but that one, really, I think both on this B hold and on C, there were serious winning chances from C9. They just couldn't capitalize on it.
Yeah, this ended up just being a little off in the coordination there. Vic dying, the Odin suppresses.
Just keep trusting me.
Rossi asking for that trust.
Just keep
Gonna
trusting
bring the
me.
team through, close out this series. And a good chance winning that
Dude,
round.
Kesnet is
Having a
insane.
slight weapon advantage in this round.
But it's like Neon's in every match, bro. What's the non-mirrored win rate? We don't know because she's in every fucking match, bro.
Where is Envy going to prod?
I'm surprised we're not seeing like Deadlock and Cypher to just completely shut him
Not too
down.
committal just yet, but at the same time,
Sage
C9
even.
playing fairly reserved. No one taking a forward line, just a drone into a lobby that sees a whole bunch of nothing.
Does the drone not see KJ util? It should. I know the dog does.
Think they got it?
Yeah.
No, they didn't. There's still an alarm bot and a
Don't
molly on
worry.
the ground.
They're going to get it.
There's one. Still an alarm.
But not much else happening on the map for Envy. They didn't
Okay,
have
so
one in
that
bed
guy's
towards
gonna
A,
ult.
didn't have
Their
any
Neon has
presence
ult.
towards C, so now they start to work back. Comfortable.
Yo,
Demon
Tree.
One's presence in mid.
Welcome back, Tree.
Is this just the tech? Bore Envy to death, don't give them any fights, and then hope it comes down to a time scramble? That might work some rounds, but I'm not sure about this one. Eggster just secured the orb down C long.
That might have just been a misclick shooting.
Yeah.
Now they know there's a lurk here.
Smoke down too.
30 seconds, they have basically nothing. They're just going to low info hit back towards B. This is risky.
There's a snake bite and there's a Viper wall. That's going to be the first layer of stall. And the timing of that is absolutely critical. Right now, Penny getting confused a little bit. He gets pulled back to Garage. It's that attention drawn that gets Envy this site. And the fight is going to continue forward. Fully
I'll run to
outside.
smoke, please. Okay, thank God.
Considering stepping forward into Cloud9. No, it's a self-stun! Good lord! It goes the wrong direction. C9 stay unpunished for the time being, and now Oxy gets right back into that fight. He's stepping up when it matters for. Can he find the ace? Celsius will take it. But from 0 to hero, C9 take the round.
They're up
Self-stun into
2
a
right now,
4K.
but we don't know.
Masterclass from Oxy. His impact there was outsized. Really nice counter utility from his team. Just look how many of these players were blind as he brawls back in.
It's an actual gesture
And we
move.
don't nerf
You got
Omen
4K,
blind,
you guys
bro.
really have to show us that too.
I think you have to. It paints the full picture.
Sure.
You know?
But there's no counterplay with the almond blind, bro. It's so
Famously
stupid.
said that was just a happy little accident.
Okay. I'll give him that.
Aussie thinks he's fucking him, dude. It's neon alt and they were fucking all almond blinded, bro.
The way Envy called that attack round. Despite
Why are we timeouting, bro? They got lucky.
Pressure other than the spam towards Garage, which didn't actually ever get the alarm bot. And that late presence again in
I guess we're
Garage,
broke
they were
now, that's
basically hitting
why.
blind.
So I have to say what they're
Envy
gonna do with
hadn't been
these
defended when
rounds.
he was. That could have went so wrong, even so much earlier into that round.
Yeah, it is possible Envy just think that with the speed and distraction.
Okay, I mean, Xer's of course gonna push out. It's eggy, but I mean, I don't know, bro.
They can fight through it, but
I just think they've accomplished as a lot of characters that really thrive at playing.
It's crazy that they were so far back, too, man.
And Chamber, you can let them just do.
They know that eggy, like they're gonna push up.
Like Demon 1 embedded towards long, but then he can walk around, work his picks.
They've got such good stall, though.
Giving that agency.
You know what I would love to see? Back off of that, I would love to see Garage take from Envy into a Garage embed, leave a guy hanging out there, Cinema, A short, do the same thing. Play around the map a little bit more.
I should take the vulnerable off of her snake bite and then give her 2 back. They nerfed it because of the doll.
Something from Eggster.
Yeah, I'd like to. Would have liked to maybe see him be given a gun if he plans to ult this round.
Especially when he has the run it back available. There you go. Layer 1 of Garage take. Deal with the alarm bot. Actually, interesting setup out from Zelsis. He's had the alarm and the turret on C pretty frequently this game, but now keeping the alarm on C, he can also have that turret on A.
It's interesting. Envy has basically never touched A in this attack half. Still pretty early days.
Even on defense, it was all about mid-fighting too.
They contact into Garage. Use Demon 1 to work towards mid.
Oxy's not shying away from this angle. Chooses to step right back into the fight, and it pays off for him.
It is their save round, though. Oh, what the fuck?
Poppin' swing in tier 1, okay.
Not too shabby.
There's guns, there's guns, no?
This gets a bit scary.
And a gun now, too.
And Zealous is low.
And if all of C9 come through these choke points, I mean, he's set up for high-low now. See how this fight comes down. Nice shot from him. The transfer. Poppin is
almost
elite.
aces.
And it's given Demon 1 a chance.
He's one
to
tap.
win this round. Out into the open.
Let's go.
Waiting Demon 1 will take him down. What a beautiful round out from Poppin.
That was
Poppin?
disgusting.
Almost aces there, bro. Fuck, dude.
Sprays down 2 in CT.
Wait, what's Poppin 1
And it
HP?
starts like this.
Escalation.
Knocked down to 29, a classic kill.
Oh my god, and he almost aces with
so well.
1 tap. 29 HP.
And Amy will take a time.
Dude, they were in the chat earlier being like, what does Poppin even do? That's what he do.
Mustard in the pace of the fighting.
Cloud9 now pauses. They paused, fucking Envy pause, and now Cloud9's pausing.
Series where Cloud9 get their feet out under them, and then there's a round like that, and Envy take control.
He's like, what the fuck are you guys fucking doing, bro? Like, he was 1 tap. You guys can't even fucking shoot him. Like, it's a common angle. It's a high-low angle. This is fucking pro play. It's now ranked. Where can the high-low? That's where they'll be. Think about it. Okay, Poppin has had some of the worst.
What I've seen in the limited round so far.
Not the worst, the most gross off angles. From the off angles I've seen Poppin in this fucking.
It's interesting. They've been
these games are crazy.
Towards C with his solo anchor and then looking to flood in. And they've almost always had 2 people towards A or like a heavier presence towards mid, kind of worrying about another one of those Envy pops. So I'd like to see them kind of pick a side, either commit to playing more retake on that C site or actually put the forces into hard hold. Envy has really been favoring ending there.
C9 have picked the A site for this 18th round.
I mean, with Sova ult, with Phoenix ult, you are kind of expecting a faster round from Envy.
I wonder what it looks like from C9 though, because Envy haven't done a lot in A lobby.
Right, but it's Valorant, bro. Every game is fucking losable.
Getting Oxy or someone on the forward line and then shifting back to
so nervy.
I'm
so nervy.
Keep your eyes on C long, by the way. Penny
It's
all
so
the way
nervy.
up in his pit with the
Okay,
judge in hand.
Celsius. What an angle.
Oh dear.
What I find very interesting is how they're not really exposing themselves to main. It's very interesting.
The running back runs out of time, and that's going to be taken down with the molly. They'll have another lease on life as Penny steps right back into it. I love this reposition.
Oh my
and the
god.
one-way here as well. Meanwhile, Kesnet is rinsing them in the backside.
Maybe just leave this.
But look at the spike. It is on the other side
Oh,
of this
fuck, bro.
Oxy just sprinted all the way through A to find that one.
And he's sitting there with a
I think you
judge,
almost have to go
bro.
back around the world to try and recover this.
Oh my god, look at Kesnet. Look at Kesnet back in spawn. He really is. We have fully traded sides of the map.
Okay.
He's literally going the whole way. I don't see what this achieves other than walking back garage, but...
Have you ever seen this before?
No. Maybe he thinks there'll be some kind of crossfire, like here and here.
Well, let's see, because they're making noise. It's 25 seconds left on the clock, Mimi. Oxy in the corner and delivers on both. No surprises whatsoever. Lights out from the kid.
Another round from Oxy. He's definitely been the one to step up 25.
Dude, and Viper came out of the smoke. Dude, if Kesnet just saw that, if Kesnet just had good timing.
So many times Zephyr has lost that fight to Demon 1. This time he wins it. And despite this, which is just literally a 1v3 in the middle of the round from Kesnet.
Fuck, bro.
Viper's fit and Oxy.
It's like they can't push that smoke with the judge. Like, what could they do, really? That's just so unlucky.
Really just a duel of the Neons here. Both doubling the kill.
Just
counts of their next best.
Ridiculous numbers.
Dude, I can't wait to see Neon Nerfs just fuck up pro play as well. I want to see. I want them to actually, like,
still waiting on the
bury her low
tax
key.
refunds to come in.
Because then maybe we see like Jet and Raze again. That'd be kind of fun.
Let's see how much money matters. Been quite a few of these Egos won.
Poppin'. Oh, Demon
Oh my
just
god,
got a kill
Demon
out
1,
of
bro.
nowhere. As the retake is under.
Oh my god!
Okay, Rossi, why not?
Oh.
Having a little bit of fun. It is a 2-on-2, and Demon 1 has ripped the ult.
I think they're both
Vic might
there.
need to get creative. Paranoia. Teleport up on top. He's through the smoke. No! It's a disaster. Couldn't find the angle. And now Demon
Oh my
is holding
god.
the other.
That's like cheating, dude. He barely is on. Oh my god, bro. Barely on Sova's screen and you get off.
How many times this game?
Holy fuck, dude. Demon 1 is so good. You should see what Demon 1's been doing. They'll show his replay if they win this game. It wasn't even through the smoke. He didn't TP properly.
That is gonna haunt Vic.
They said through the smoke, but he teleported too deep, bro.
Lip reader. I think that might have been a what is he doing?
Yeah. Not sure if Vic knew where he was going on that one.
Oh, there you go, A again. They haven't gone A all game. Why is there a 3-stack on A? They haven't gone A once. Okay, we have a Phoenix lineup?
Behind all this Senti utility. Are Envy just gonna try and push on through this?
No, please rotate, please rotate, please rotate.
Difficult.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Just walking it in. There's a turret in their way.
Dude, if that turret wasn't there, he would have timing Neon. Oh my god, bro.
But in all the time they've taken, they are losing space on the rest of the map.
Doesn't matter. They're committing in. No more gas left in the tank. Throw up the wall again. Demon 1, there it is. And now the Hunter's Fury 2 lays the groundwork for this site hit.
What a hit. 2 for 3.
Should be easy enough for Kesnet to pick up the spike and go for the plant. Penny considering trying to get back in here, but if we were to go for it, it would be all on his own. Only now has Vic joined him side by side.
That is kind of devious. Have extra with the lineup, bro? I don't know he was built like that.
No chances taken.
I don't know extra knew how to spell lineup, honestly. That's crazy.
Paranoia, maybe their only hope.
He's like such a like just go for it type of player.
Paranoia. I don't know if it accomplished anything. And now Vic trying to go for a teleport, but he doesn't trust the TP. He doesn't trust it after the last round and with an Astral Wall in his face. So he is trying to run on out here. Bail out and it falls.
Oh my god! Papa, what was that?
As Envy move up to series point.
Oh my god.
And it's
I
your
would be
second
scared of
envy round
TP2
to do
if I
it again.
TP'd through a fucking smoke like
They
that,
spent
bro.
this entire time with 4 players outside A. They
Crazy.
only hit twice. And when they finally go, Oxy gets caught by surprise. The trading between the
He's like,
duelists
wait,
is
let me
excellent.
see.
They're now a round away from the win. It's just brutal
That's their
slowing down
neon.
like
Their
that.
neon's tilting. He's like, what the fuck is my team doing?
Something like that.
Yeah.
He's like, Vic, are you 615? Eggy is bot fragging, but it's fine. He MVP'd the last 2 games. Who cares?
In this round.
Okay, I don't know if he MVP'd the one before. I think Demon did. But the MVP the first one.
Vic's close enough.
Hurts.
Yeah, Oxy on their team is kind of cracked. But I mean, both Neons is just Neon, bro. Fuck Neon. I actually think Neon's quite balanced. Like in ranked play, at least.
Silva literally sitting in spawn, waiting for that chance to ult.
I keep getting headshot at every time I slide, so I'm pretty sure she's balanced. Can't be me.
Guardians. They don't have a single real rifle at their disposal.
Okay, but Guardians are kind of cracked.
The weakness is A.
Wow. It's cool calling to see from Envy to find this A side a couple rounds in a row so late into the game too.
Yeah, after basically ignoring it for all of the start of this half.
And anticipating they're not going to double stack behind their Senti-U till 2 rounds in a row. That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah.
And so, hey, what do you know? No one showed their face yet.
We have no sewer
Someone might just have the
control.
sight.
Okay.
Still Hunter's Fury.
That's the craziest plan for long.
I like it. I like it. He gets
Aw.
caught util in hand, but we'll see that. And that is
Eggy does
lockdown.
do that a lot in ranked as
That's a
well.
little bit tough. Popping completely red.
That's crazy that he runs so deep for that flash. But I guess he did see that no one was there.
Lets it rip. Leads to one more kill, and C9 are sending everything
Oh my
into
god.
this retake. Can't even get onto the spike.
Oh,
over
Molly
the
on the spike.
Not
Yeah, the
simple
problem with
just
this
yet, but I like
retake,
Penny's
I mean with this post
Up
plan,
in heaven.
is
Bringing
that
them down.
smoke on
C9,
spike,
Not out
bro.
yet.
It's expensive. Took a lot of ults to win that round, but Cloud9 managed to pull it together.
Yeah, like I
And this
said,
is a round
Guardian's
where they had a
crazy.
pretty rough
Don't
buy.
sleep on the
Coming in
Guardian,
with
bro.
Guardians with the stinger, getting away with the win.
I
And
think
then
Eggy should have saved that ult for
reading
post
the
plan, but that's
replay
just
is gonna
hindsight,
come
bro.
for that lockdown. Shutting it down and
I mean, if
giving
Eggy
Earl-
ran up
giving
and
the
killed
instant
everybody
punish onto
with
that run it
ult.
back. Not letting him get ahead and punish that killjoy.
I wonder how good Hal is in like
Maybe doing his best.
BCT, because Hal is so good in ranked in my
Gear
opinion.
up for
But they didn't
potential
play Hal at
overtime.
all.
Needs his team to deliver 3 more in a row, though.
They should have put a guy Hell,
If that's going to be the case.
I think.
Interesting purchase. We're seeing Demon 1 go for a scoped buy.
No, I'm surprised. Nah, they should have had people on site for that. I feel. Okay, so they set up C. Their A is weak.
He's not going to get a huge amount of value with the weapon.
Yeah. He didn't have a ton of money to spare, so it could just be he wants the heavy. That said, Envy putting that work in to clear away the utility in Garage, which has transferred back over onto this side of the map. C9 are keeping it fluid in how they're...
I mean, we've at least secured
And then
overtime.
again, they guard that alarm bot.
Popping on
Doesn't
Odin is
actually get
gross.
broken.
I really like that. What it does mean is that because Demon 1 is working this A side slowly, he calls the team back into him. C9 are just choosing to play full-on retake on A, which is a big gamble.
It
Because
is.
at this time they don't have ultimates. Only that Omen ult for a reposition. Nothing to make this retake all
Oh,
that
that-
easy.
Yeah, and not a whole lot of
Drone
utility in terms of
is no
reaching back
bueno.
in. Paranoia and a stun going to be your best options.
I mean, it's not
Omen to
no
hold the
bueno.
line,
They
no
needed it.
reflank coming. This is going to be
I
difficult.
love how Phoenix
First
Wall
shot.
looks so bright
Lands
red
down
on the
Pop, and
minimap.
Second goes awry.
Okay. Dude, those
Drone
darts
in.
are fucking
C9 are
deadly,
taking their
by the
time. They're
way.
flushing out, making sure there was no lurker coming
When you get
down.
hit 75 for a dart, it
But
feels like your whole
everything
day's
in
ruined.
this series is riding on this retake for Cloud9. At risk of falling down 0-2 in the standings, and it might just come to 4.
Come on, Eggy.
Penny into the smoke. Everyone's being revealed. It's mayhem. It's madness on the site, but it's C9 coming up on top. Demon 1 delivers, dodging out. With the smoke blocking his vision, he has to activate. Now he has to activate quickly. Oh my God, he's done it! He has delivered. Demon 1 out of nowhere takes away C9's hope with a Red Bull clutch.
An absolutely incredible moment for Demon 1 to deliver.
Demon 1 is fucking insane, bro. But I mean, we knew this.
He was wearing that Cloud9 jersey.
What a crazy pool.
Now, on the other side
They got
of
lucky
this
with the
battle,
gotcha.
flips it the other
Why
way.
did
That
Viper
second
swing
shot,
that, you fucking monkey?
so good.
Imagine that, bro. You're a pro and you make a silly mistake like that. And you're just sitting there like, bro, I could have just sat and smoked.
Got it.
I could just sat and smoke with you and we could have won this
close
round.
out the game. Demon 1 playing a strong one there. As Envy will get their win. Move up to 1-1 in the standings, and Demon 1 enjoying
What is the chat saying now? What is the chat saying now? What does Poppin even do? Poppin freaking screw. Okay, I don't really care for the next team. But my chat's not
The
working.
changes, the work they did in the interim, the comp change on Pearl, the same comp shown
Hello?
here on Haven.
Refresh?
It looked like the Envy we expected. It was an Envy living up to those expectations. And really keeping
Where's my
their hopes to
shots?
playoffs
What the
in a strong
fuck?
position.
Promising stuff as well to see Eggs to really deliver today on top of it all. The compositional changes, everything. Gives a little bit more faith to the Envy hopefuls. As we take another look back at this one. I mean, it got off to a brilliant start out of the Envy camp. Kesnet loving it up there on the stage.
And this wasn't the cleanest game in the world. This is back and forth. This was mistakes from both teams. But what really mattered is that, in the end, Envy was better in the way that they were fighting, in the way that they were brawling as a team, in the pressure that they apply. It's not necessarily perfect Valorant, but they have so much aggression. They are
there it
so
is.
unpredictable in the way they play, and they're just so confident with every single player. They are a
Why
tough
are they
team to
mewing?
deal with.
Are they
Talent on this
mogging us,
roster
chat?
is undeniable.
Definitely is.
And my boy
Inside
Oxy on a
things,
better
though,
team.
Really tough loss for C9. Now sitting in 0-2, and for Oxy in particular, who was playing a beautiful game, just was not.
Yeah, my man won. He
the
won.
end.
He won.
1v3 antics from Demon 1.
They lost the
Yeah,
first
it really
one,
was. Cloud9 now in a tough position as you look ahead towards
and
the
then
rest of the standings,
he
but
won the
what
last.
matters
They won the
today
last two.
is Envy. And this game just gets me excited for the rest of what this team has to deliver. I want to see more maps, more comps, and just more of Demon 1 and Kesnet.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I look at the amount of like 3Ks Demon 1 got, where it's just like instantaneous almost, just in a flick. Absolutely brilliant. But for us, that's going to be it.
Demon
We're
1
gonna
had
jump
crazy
down with
3Ks.
Elizabeth on the stage for the Verizon post-match interview, joined by Rossi.
I don't really care for the other teams. I don't really care the other teams. 10 minutes.
So much Ender and Mimi, and yes,
That
I've
guy
got
does
one
not
of the
look
winners
like
of today's
10
match. Rossi here with me. Now, something
Let's
I
see
wanna
the
ask you, Rossi,
interviews.
is we're gonna go back in time a little bit. Come with me on this journey. After last week, what was the conversation with the team after your loss last
Where's
week?
my chat?
We were like, experts don't go negative 30 again, and we'll win.
That is completely fair.
Actually,
going
don't go
into
negative
today,
30.
You're facing Cloud9, who's also 0-1, trying to find their footing. Was there fear of Cloud9 coming up with something that you wouldn't expect, or was it just kind of we're gonna play our game, if you will?
I mean, we didn't do like any anti or anything like that. It's not like we don't respect them as opponents or anything like that. We just know the caliber of team we are, and what we should be. So that's just really all it is.
So you didn't anti-strat them, you didn't VOD review them.
Nothing, not even nothing.
So how did you prep?
We didn't.
Understood. You also, but we heard your comms. You claimed they were very readable. One round moving forward. Why do you think that was? Why do you think Cloud9 made it so easy for you to read them?
Jordan's like a rookie IGL. Like mid-rounding is much different than pre-rounding, even though he's a very experienced player. And yeah, we also have Max who played with them, so we had a little bit of help with that. But for that specific round, that was just all me. That wasn't from any read.
That's
so
all
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Well, Envy, I think, is having to find their new identity after Extra shouldn't be playing Yoru after the nerfs. How has that been? Kind of like finding Extra, who is so good at Yoru, not playing Yoru. How has that been? Kind of like working things out in scrims, finding different agent comps that work for you guys. Has it been frustrating at all, or has it been kind of a new adventure for all of you?
I mean, in scrims, like, we have really good results. It was just, I think, first game is always a little rough. Like, when you're playing a new agent for Egg, we wouldn't have put him on the agent if he wasn't doing good. That's just that's just stupid. So, yeah, that's really it. So, I mean, we kept him on Omen for split, and he was doing really good. I was being a bot, so that's the only reason we lost, to be honest. And I was calling bad, to be honest.
Well, he stepped up today. My last question for you is you'll be facing
It did
Leviathan
very
next.
good on split.
How do you think kind of the Envy way is going to, or how will the Envy way take over Leviathan in next week's match?
I mean, we ran their
Oh,
comps on the 2 maps we won, so let's just see who does it better.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much. Everyone get up for Rossi, but stay right there because we have Furia.
Oh, that's Leviathan's comp. We didn't. I like Rossi. This guy's kind of fun. He's fun to watch. I didn't know half of these people before this team, but I mean, bro, imagine Envy makes it through and we get a fucking Envy gun. Come on, Envy. We get an Envy skin in the shop. Hey, man, I mean, the fact that they're here in the America stage is like, is a feat in itself, you know? I'm happy that we at least get to see them in pro. I guess that's the only interview they're gonna do, bro.
The human body was built to move. Not trapped at a desk in one singular posture for 12 hours a day.
I forgot this is my personal one.
It's time your chair evolved. This is Secret Lab Titan Evo.
Oh, no, I wouldn't buy it. Oh, maybe I would. I don't know. I don't know if it supports them.
Hybrid workers, artists.
But I don't think the skins are worth it.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull gives you wings. Well, I think that's that, bro. So what happens now? Is it done? Is it this? Did they just go on to the second team? I don't really care for the second team. Yo, they dominated, bro. Yeah, they barely lost Split as well. They did decent on Split. They did very bad on Split at the start, actually. They won like 8-0. And then they brought a bite. C9, more like Cell 9. Get them out of here. It's okay. I'll be getting off soon. It's okay, G. It's okay. I actually think I just get off now. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching with me. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. 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 Bye. Bye. Bye.